All right, we looking good. Look like we looking good. Just want to make sure this audio's good. All right. Okay. All right, what's going on, people? What's going on, Quayface? What's good with you? I'm gonna put this out on Twitter so we can get this thing popping. Alright, that looks good. Let's see. All right. Looking for something real quick. Tweet that out. Okay, good. That worked. Let's see, get that out of the way. Let's edit this. Nah, that's okay. We can see it right there. I had to do that on my phone. I'm not gonna do that. All right, let's get into it. Anybody want to come to? Let's talk about franchise mode. Let's see what's going on with everyone's thoughts. I'll give my 2 cents about what's going on. If you haven't checked out the First and Frame Rates podcast, you already know how I feel for the most part. But I want to get more of your input if you haven't checked this out already, and we'll just go from there. Seems like everything's on the up and up. Look like we're going to get started. We're going to talk about this team. What I got right here with these Georgia Bulldogs. We're going to talk about the build of this team, how well is I put it together, and even though that this game is my team is number 2, I still have trouble winning games. So it's going to be interesting to see how that play out against this team, because no win is necessarily guaranteed for the most part. So let's go into recruiting, because I don't think I finished my recruiting for this week. And like I said, I'm just going to play the game. We could talk about franchise mode. We could talk about whatever. We'll sit here and, we're just going to have a pretty good time. So I appreciate everybody who's came through so far. Anybody want to talk, just let me know. Just put it in the chat, and we're just going to go in. All right, so I got Jonathan Coles. He's a 6'1", 202 out of Philadelphia. He's already committed. Sean Dean, he's already committed, another 4-star. Paul Berry, I wanted him, but he ended up going to Oregon. So I settled for Kellen Cook. He's a 1-star fullback. I don't care. Tight end, 4-star, Steve Walker, 6'6", 226. Didn't get any tackles, no guards. I did get Matt Jones, center out of Easley, South Carolina, and I'm going to try to get this guy as well. Let's see. You said, quick question. Do you mirror the Skycam experiment the NFL did a few years ago? Did you like the Skycam setup? Not as a permanent. Yeah, I mean, I never had a problem with it. I'm actually surprised that they got rid of it, because it was actually pretty cool. It's kind of weird that, come to think about it, you don't even see that no more, and I just thought about that. So I'm glad that you brought that up, because I never thought about that. Did get Joey Reed out of Athens, right from my hometown. We got him. And Adam Burke from Rome. So 2 guys from Georgia, we picked him up. Claude Boone out of Illinois. He decided to go to Ohio State. I'm not really worried about Jeremy Jenkins. I'm going to give him some love just in case. There's no wrong with getting more depth. Maybe we can move him to another position if he decides to come on. Defensive tackle. I want Andy Riley, but it looks like he might be going to Florida. I'm trying to get him. But I did end up getting Richard Brock, 4-star out of Lawrenceville. Outside linebacker, Quentin Howell, 3-star. Middle linebacker, A.J. Williams out of Fairfax, Virginia. I'm trying to get him away from Oklahoma. And I also got Deshaun Darby. With this setup right here, I may go back to a 3-4, because I have 2 middle linebackers, or I may move one of them, the faster one out of the 2. I may move those 2 over there to outside linebacker. Cornerback Dennis Green, he does not want to come to us. He ended up going to North Carolina. He locked us out. Free safety Terry Suggs, 4-star out of North Dakota. 6'3", 216. I can't wait to get him on the field. Also, Kevin White. He's a strong safety out of Stanton, California. Look like I'm going to get him over Alabama. And Travis Outlaw wants to come here too. I may get him for depth as well. 2 athletes, both of them locked us out. We're not going to get any of them. I don't care for them. Quayface said EA slapped the shit out of us yesterday. It was bad. Oh, it was terrible. I mean, listen, you think that what happened with the EA Play stream that we had a few weeks ago, you thought that was bad. This is worse. You know what I mean? It's just terrible that they just give franchise guys no love. They think that we're just a bunch of offline guys that don't even play the game. We just play with a bunch of menus, which is not true. We actually play our games as well. You know, I mean, it's just ridiculous how they're treating us. It's horrible. Hold on one second. All right. So the recruiting, we got that out the way. And we're going to jump over here to the game. And this game, we're playing against Kentucky. I'll give you the rundown of my the games that I played throughout the season. If you haven't checked out that video, I will show it to you guys. I would just show you the schedule. As you can see here, I beat Arkansas, UCLA, South Carolina. I've been beating teams pretty handily for the most part. But once I lost to Tennessee, at Tennessee. It was a tough game. That game is on the channel. I uploaded that. But you can see that. And I've been somewhat struggling with teams ever since. Beat Missouri by 14. Beat Vandy by 20. I barely beat University of Florida. I beat them on the last second field goal, believe it or not. I don't know why I didn't upload that. The problem was, I know why I didn't upload it. I didn't upload it because I didn't have my PVR running. Yeah, go figure. And I beat number 24 Auburn 31-7. At the time when I beat them, I think Auburn was number 23. They didn't drop that far. Kind of surprised at that. Now I'm playing Kentucky. Now, as you can see, Kentucky is 4-6. I don't think they have any significant wins. For one, their offense is terrible. They're C+ on offense. Their defense is decent, but I don't know how overall they got a B- with that offense like that. That's just terrible. I don't know. But let's look at their roster. Well, not the roster, but let's look at what teams that they've beaten. They got blown up by USC, 35-55. They beat South Carolina. They beat Mizzou. They actually finished beating UMass as well. They don't have too much going on for them here. So look like this is going to be an easy cakewalk. But nevertheless, it's not about the game that's on the screen. It is somewhat. But we're going to talk about franchise mode and how do we really feel about it. Hopefully you guys are entertained as well. We'll just go from there. I'm playing the all whites. I wonder if they're wearing all blue. Yeah, they're wearing all blue. It's going to be interesting. I think this game is going to be a little bit more compelling than I think it is. But nevertheless, we're going to get into it, and hopefully you guys enjoy. I still think this game is really, really good. I think this game is a lot better than it should be based on the year it came out. But EA done a really good job. Shout out to Rex Dixon. Did a very good job with this game. And just love what they're doing. They got some prospects coming in to watch them. They got some pretty good prospects coming in too. Jerome Jackson. That's not bad. Let's see. They got 2 pretty decent running backs. Paul Butler's my guy. This quarterback is amazing. And the backup is pretty good too. I'll be surprised if he decides to stay.
Glad to have you with us in the studio.
Disappointed ain't the word, man. It's horrible how they did us.
Football 14 pregame
Horrible.
Show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Georgia's been on a roll lately.
I am glad that you have some type of petition going on to try to rectify things, like people on Twitter with the hashtag. It's going pretty. It went viral. It was trending, so that's good.
Let's send it out to Brad and Kirk for the call. David and I will be with you at halftime.
All right, we got Kentucky going up against my Georgia Bulldogs. I don't too much care for the Georgia Bulldogs anymore. The way they disrespect my Georgia Southern Eagles, I really don't care for them. But I will say, I don't mind playing this dynasty with them.
Lexington, Kentucky, once known as the Athens of the West, becomes the setting for this tremendous football showdown.
Before we head down to the field for the coin toss, we'd like to remind you this game is brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coke taste, 0 calories. Enjoy everything.
All right, let's see. We're going to go for tails. Well, they got heads. I think they're going to kick off to us. Oh, no, they're going to take the ball? Okay. So, I mean, what do you think, like, what do you guys think about the future of franchise mode? I mean, I think at this point, I think franchise mode is going to continue to be diminished, unless something really big changes. Other than that, I don't think we're going to get anything that's going to resemble what we want. I think at this point, and the thing is, it's not necessarily we want a lot. It's like we just want stuff that used to be in the game, you know. And I think that's what makes it worse. Spec Pooh says right, because some games you see on YouTube has versions of Skycam no commentary. Yeah, that's the same. You're right. I mean that cam is like actually pretty good. I'm surprised that you don't really see it anymore. They're running an option with tight end. Wow. Offensive lineman, I mean? What kind of offense they're running? What kind of crap is that? What's up, Noble? Noble, man, how you feel about this franchise mode thing? I know you got some jokes. I know you do. Noble, keep the jokes. Okay, play action. That's a nice looking play. Too bad he ain't going nowhere.
Here's the throw. I don't think he got anything on that.
Ain't going nowhere. Let's see. 3rd down. What we got? They're running 5 wide. Yeah, I better go in the quarter.
From their own 28-yard line, it's 3rd down. They come out in a 5-wide set.
This guy Taylor at linebacker is a monster, bro. Oh, he's short.
Catches it, and that's all.
Excellent stop, Washington. Excellent stop. Yo, that quarterback name is Skip Pittman. Yeah, I mean, really, that's what it is. I mean, if you look at the notes, it's literally a patch for Madden 20. It's nuts. When you think about it, it's absolutely ridiculous. It's a patch for the current Madden 20. I think NYK said it himself. He said there's some tuner updates that had more content. It's really bad, man. It's terrible.
Really is after you win them. Right now, it's all speculation. He's just got to play the game.
This is absolutely terrible. I never seen anything like it. I love this quarterback I got. I recruited him as an athlete. He turned out to be phenomenal. This Paul Butler. This one of the best created quarterbacks that's ever been put in the game, in my opinion. What's going on, Hollywood Sports? Listen to the show last night. It had a great show, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support, man. I really, really, really appreciate it. Help continue us to grow, and we just continue to be a part of that the community that really wants something. I think, it's much better. We have our jokes, we have our moments, but at the end of the day, we should have it where we really want to help each other to have a better game. And I think that's something that's been really missing for years out of this community. It's one of the reasons why we started the podcast. Jesus Christ, I got hit. Pretty much trolling everybody that called the supporters clowns. Yeah, I retweeted that. I retweeted, like, you got some of the devs at EA are actually calling the people who want the game clowns. It's like,
Second and 9. Ball on the 49.
it's like it's ridiculous. It's really bad. And, I don't blame you people for being upset. But like I said, at the end of the day, no matter what part of the spectrum you're on, you want a better game. I think that goes without saying.
A nice looking play that time.
Well, the defense
But like I said, I love this team I built. I mean, this team is not a powerhouse team. We have our flaws, but I feel like our team has personality, and I love this. I love the team that I built here on NCAA, and it just goes back one of the reasons why I want to talk about franchise mode, because with the dynasty mode on here, they have that to where you feel like you built something and you're a part of it. You know what I mean? They don't have that in Madden. It's like, oh, I fumbled the ball. Wow. So much of hyping up my quarterback, man. Quarterback playing like trash right now. Oh, okay.
What do you think about that?
Can you still buy NCAA 14 digital on 3? I don't think so. If you haven't bought it and it's not in your library, I think they delisted the game. If anybody else know, please let me know. But I know on 360 you can't buy it. You go to the 360. On PS3. You go to PS3 and try to buy the game. You can't even find it in the search engine.
They don't want to make a mistake and suddenly find themselves trailing.
Noble says the fix the franchise hashtag is pointless because they don't care. I'm not going to say they don't care, because if enough people don't buy the game, they will have to do something. The problem is, what number is that to the point where the numbers, the revenue and numbers actually matter? Is it 100,000? Is it 10,000? Is it 1 million? I mean, I agree. You can't stand for the disrespect. You got to do something. All these other times when I was talking about, fix the game because, it has bugs and glitches. I wasn't really on that bandwagon, because those things could really, if you, use the sliders or whatever, for the most part, you can get those to work to be playable. But disrespecting a mode and just ignoring the entire mode, yeah, I can jump on this bandwagon, because that's taking it a bit too far. I can't believe this team is moving the ball on me. They ran that same play again. Wow.
Great tackle at the 13-yard line.
But it's just like it goes to show you, like, this team does have flaws, so even though I'm number 2 in the country, I'm somewhat of a fraudulent number 2. I'll put it like that, because I got a top ranking for last year, because last year I did win the national title. But a lot of players left. A lot of good players left. So I'm basically, winning games because I'm really executing, not because of the talents there. And if I'm not executing, stuff like this will happen. And they look like they're about to go in and score on me. It's crazy. It's funny their quarterback name is Skip Pittman. That's a funny name. But I think that something. And also, you also have to think that maybe in the world of perception, if it's perceived that something doesn't look right with franchise mode, with it trending the way it's trending, they may do something. Good stop. What's the flag for?
It was the umpire that threw the flag, and generally, that's a holding.
Holding? Okay, we'll take that. Let's go back. Take it back.
That penalty drives them back, and they're shooting themselves in the foot here.
Well, if they could just keep their concentration, they'll avoid situations.
Hopefully, we'll hold them to a field goal.
It's second down and 11 to go. Ball on the 13. Flags are all over the place.
All right, what's the flag? Oh, he must have jumped. He must have false start. Oh shit, they going backwards.
You got to be careful to avoid these. Penalties are a great way to stall out a drive.
Fix the franchise hashtag. It's crazy, man. Like at the end of the day, we got to do something. Now, I agree. I mean, sometimes I think some of these little protests and hashtags are frivolous, but I think at this point something needs to be done. Well, I missed the tackle. Good tackle. I should have stopped that beforehand. I took a bad angle.
They look to be in sync right now. They're both reading the defense properly, and the result
I mean,
is a
even
nice
though these
game.
guys got a C,
So it's third down now.
they have a C for their offense. They're actually running the offense pretty good. Shot a safety blitz. Press the receivers. Oh, what happened right? I got to look at that. I got to look at that. I got to look at that. He just got right past 7 to 7 for 77.
And a nice catch by the receiver for the touchdown.
I think he got picked.
You're near the red zone. You
was
got to
open,
keep an
too.
eye for this guy.
I think he got
love going to
picked.
him down.
Let me look at that. Yeah, he got picked. That was easy. Look at this. He got picked. Not only that, I mean, even though he got picked, he got beat off the press easily. Either way, it would have been a problem. Okay, all right. They scored first. They at home. They feeling good about themselves. All right, we'll take it. Can't believe I fumbled that ball though. That was ridiculous.
Kentucky with a 6-point lead. And he tacks on the extra point. It was a 6-play, 66-yard drive. And the result, 7 points.
You know, Brad, a lot of times you have to watch practice and watch a 7-on-7 drill to not see the ball touch the ground. This time they went the entire length of the field. The ball never touched the ground. Great execution by the quarterback and the receiver.
So our score.
All right, let's go, Lambert. Let's get it.
He'll return it from the 3.
I try to go through that whole.
25-yard line.
Okay, Kentucky strikes first blood. Got to be mindful of how who I'm running up on. Quarterback fumble.
Let's see if they can hold on to it this time.
It may be early, but don't think the coaches haven't spent a lot of time reminding these guys how important it is to take care of the football.
Tackle made at the 36.
Quick strike off the wheel route.
These two. They like to run through all their routes before the game. And I have to say, they look sharp before this one even started.
What do you guys think about this when it comes to the community itself? You think it brings the community together? What do you think this whole thing does, to be honest? Oh man, I got sacked. Dang. Where's the offensive line? Bill Clark with the sack.
I'm surprised to see the old coach get on his lineman to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
Yeah, he just went right around those two guys easily. Jesus Christ. I mean, I think this is an opportunity that the community does come together and not be so hostile to one another.
And he carries the ball for a nice gain.
All right, let's see. 3rd and 9. Man, I got to do something. I don't want to give them the ball back right now.
From their own 37-yard line. 3rd down.
Good play.
Tackle at the 44-yard line.
I knew I had that right down the seam. It's a good play. 4 for 4, 58.
Jefferson gets the
Oh man, if I would have broke that.
41-yard line.
If I would have broke that, I would have been gone.
That makes it 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Yeah, this game is phenomenal. This game is still good.
Got a man. Watch out here.
Good play.
And he's taken
Oh man, he
down
just
at the
rolled on his
25-yard
head.
line.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Like, this game now, like, if you try to buy this game is like super expensive. You go on eBay, this game is almost $200 now. Like, shout out to the ones who, like, got this game digital and still got it in their library.
Caught with room to work.
Ah, let's
Still on
go.
his feet. And he's tackled at about
Hey,
the
that was
13.
nice. I still stand by my word, but there's no reason for me to even buy a new console. Now, that's a different story. Now, I agree with that. Like, right now, I have no reason to buy one. I mean, I like what the PS5 looks like. I like what it has to offer.
Ball on
But,
the 13-yard line.
I mean, most of the games now, I look at them like, I don't know. Why should I get one right now? Touchdown, baby. Fullback.
Touchdown.
It's a nice looking drive right there. 7-7. Just march right down the field for a touchdown. Nice.
Here's the PAT to tie this thing up.
Original Biggie says, hopefully it'll bring people together, but more importantly, bring companies together like Axis and Maximum. I will say one thing. Maximum actually has the potential. Maximum has the potential to become a really good game, but it depends on the backing that it gets, because as far as their franchise mode is actually pretty decent. Their franchise mode is actually has something going for it. They're trying to innovate, for, in their mode.
And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
It's bringing us together. We needed this. I agree. I do agree with that. I agree that it is from what I've seen today. Hopefully it stays in, it continues to grow instead of, us together today and then tomorrow we're mad at each other again. Good play. One thing about my defense, my cornerbacks aren't the best. I think they're good cover corner. I think they're good zone corners, but they're not very good at man-to-man.
From their own 38-yard line. First down.
5-step pass.
He's on the run. He's
Okay.
taken down at the 42.
And I kind of figured nobody was going to be. See, that time nobody was open because I ran a zone. Every time I run man, it just seems like it's a problem. So I may need to run more zone this game. I mean, they literally went down the field on me by running zone. Running man.
Quick strike to the receiver.
Still got
the
to.
49-yard line.
Washington already has probably like 10 tackles already. That's ridiculous. They want us to get a stop.
From the 49-yard line. It's first down.
Oh yeah, I saw that you had Penn State number 6. I think you beat somebody. I think you beat somebody that was number 1 in the country or something like that.
To buy some time. And he's level at the 45.
I can't remember. I know you put it up on Twitter. You beat somebody. I acknowledged the tweet. I think I liked it or retweeted it. But yeah, man, that's pretty dope. Like, my team is number 2, but I'm a fraudulent number 2. I'll tell you that right now. What defensive schemes I'm using? I'm running a 4-2-5. Yeah, I'm running a legit, just straight 4-2-5. Try to use a little bit of safety blitz here every now and then. But it's mostly I run a 4-2-5 with a diamond quarter. That could be one of the reasons why they're passing on me as well, because I have too many safeties out here. Oh, good hit.
They'll bring him down around the 31-yard line. Superb effort.
Will you
by the
buy a
receiver to
maximum?
come down with that ball.
Oh, I'm gonna buy maximum. I joked about it on the podcast last night, but I'm buying maximum for sure. I bought maximum last year, and I played it for a little bit. I didn't like the game for the most part, but I like what they were trying to do, and I'll continue to support it because they're actually trying. What kind of running back they got here? This dude is huge. Yeah, see, I run a basic 4-2-5 and with nickel and dime. Dime and quarter. Nickel, dime and quarter. I mean, it's effective, but I think that's one of the reasons why I need to get the personnel. I got too many defensive backs out here. Good play. But I do love the safety blitz, and I think that's why Washington, this guy right here, he is really big on, on tackling. He's a pretty good tackling safety. He does a very good job. But that's another thing about this game. This game really relies on personnel and what scheme you do run. Because if you run the wrong scheme, you can get gashed. Like right now, even with the 4-2-5, I'm having problems with it because.
He lets it go.
Oh, I saw that all the way. That was a user lurk all the way. I saw it. I followed it. What's up, Pete? What's going on, man? Long time no see. Yeah, that was a bad throw, bro. I watched that. I covered him all the way.
That was an easy read by the defense.
It was very easy. Very easy read. Oh yeah, that's right. You beat Ohio State. I knew you beat somebody I couldn't remember. Oh, now that's in the conference too. Yeah, that's a huge win. In the conference too. I'd rather replace NCAA Dynasty with Madden franchise and then wait for the. I agree with that. Let's go get a little quick check down right there. Chris Ward with the 6 yards. Yeah, they need to do something, man. I agree, because it's like at the end of the day, this is the longest standing mode that they have, and they treat it like dog shit, man. It's terrible. It's horrible what they do to the mode. Like they, obviously we know what it is now. They're using money to as a priority, making money over what was really not hard of a mode to actually make something of. 2K does it with their basketball game. So and they got the same type of mechanism when it comes to Ultimate Team with my team. So it's not fair, I think it's not right.
Quick pass. There's a very
Man, what kind of stiff arm was that? I gotta see that again. What was that? I mean, dude, like folded like a pretzel or something. I went to the tight end for the pass. Another check down play. It was easy. Look, this game do have wonky moments, man. I swear. But nevertheless, I love it, man. I love this game. This game is great. To be honest, it's one of the best football games, if not the best football game ever put out when it comes to what's on the field and the package behind the modes. All right, now, be careful. I don't need you to be fumbling. Okay.
Makes it out to about the 43.
Okay. He fumbled last time he kept the ball. I said it on the podcast. I would not be surprised by 2023 they do away with the mode altogether. Honestly. Terrible throw. I was throwing off my back foot. That was a bad throw. Yeah, I would not be surprised by 2023. Not saying that it will happen, but I believe that it would happen. It just deep down, like it gets to the point where money is an issue, and they want to make more money as possible. And if that's the case, they'll probably get rid of it altogether. Some people don't want to believe that. Some people don't want to hear it, and that's fine. But when you look at everything else, like in a bad sense, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. And if it doesn't make dollars, we're probably looking at a situation where we don't have the mode anymore. And if we do have the mode, it may be diminished really bad, or it may be monetized out the wazoo. Once they find out how to monetize it, it's going to be, oh, good play. Excellent play by that linebacker. My God. That's a good play. But it'll be monetized out the wazoo. As soon as they find out how to monetize it, you'll probably see a robust franchise mode. If they can't, it'll probably wither away. Noble said, it's funny that these idiots on Twitter want to argue with me because I'm telling them to stop with the complaining and just move on. What? It's not worth the aggravation. I'm going to be honest, Noble. What may be aggravation to you may not be to the next person. Me, I don't get on social media and complain about it as much as I used to. Mainly because I just play older games at the end of the day. And I know some people don't want to do that, but at the end of the day, that's what I do. I just play older games.
offense will be looking to do better this time out.
And I don't think this defense.
And some people don't want to do that. Not
continue to rattle this guy.
I don't know why, but some people just don't want to.
And he hits him hard at the 34-yard
Got a little
line.
slowdown in the game. This is one thing I don't like about the PS3 version. Sometimes the PS3 version will have slowdown. And one of the ways to fix it, which I doubt, I don't know if it'll fix it, if you go back into the replay mode and just run the play and replay, maybe the slowdown will come back. But sometimes this game does suffer from slowdown at times on the PS3. I do have the 360 version.
2nd and 9.
Maybe one day I'll switch over to that, but I'm already embedded with my franchise on here, so.
Takes the ball
Their
inside.
fullback their running back must be hurt.
36. Davis.
Because
Gains about
they're
2
not
yards
using
on the
them.
run.
They're using. Let me go look. Let me look. No, Jenkins and Nick Hawkins both are playing. So who is this number 64 they got back there? This is weird. You know what? I don't even care no more. Whatever. I don't even care. They're running the... I don't know what they're trying to run. This is stupid. But they got 2 good running backs, and they're not even
From their
using
own
them.
36-yard line.
3rd and 8. Let's get a stop.
They come
5
out
wide.
a 5-wide set.
See if we can get some pressure on the quarterback. There we go. There we go.
To scramble, but he's
Nice.
sacked.
The protection broke down. The
All the
defense was in
YouTube people that
backfield
devote
in
so
a
much of
hurry.
their
They
time
brought
on the game need to
quarterback
stop.
down. Nice
Send
play.
that free copy back and watch them react. Hey, Fresno State lost to Nevada. Hey, listen, I'm not going to go in any names, but you know how that is. It's like some people they do this because of, some people want to be in good graces with the companies, and like I said, you know how that go. Guillory. With nothing, nowhere to go.
And down he goes.
We did get the ball back. Maybe we
38-yard
can
line.
get
So
some
he managed
points.
to get a few yards on the run back.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, Brad, with so much traffic in the middle there, it really makes it tough to break free.
They've been like a couple of fighters feeling each other out so far. Let's see if they start to open it up a little bit more now.
Let's go. Oh, I saw that.
Picked out of the
I
sky.
saw that, and I let that ride. I knew he was covered, and I did it anyway. Clout chasers won't do it, though, but they want a bitch. Oh, that was my fault. That was all my fault. I should have checked down again. He just stepped right in front of that.
From the 45-yard line.
Either that or I should have went upfield with it. Where you going? It's a fumble. Oh, yeah, you went backwards. Okay, we got it right back. What a terrible play. Just like that, we got the ball back.
So the offense turns over the pigskin.
The ball carrier here was just
I mean, when you throw it backwards and incomplete, yeah, it's going to be a fumble. We'll take that all day.
Tough break for the offense. They lose it on a backward pass. The quarterback threw an interception on their last drive.
They're reviewing
Be
it?
more successful here.
Nah, come on with that.
Offense is to take care of the football. These guys need to remember that on this drive.
Oh, they saying it was an incomplete pass? Oh, come on with that. They better not overturn it.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
I was about to say it better stand.
After
You
review,
better stop
they
playing with
decided
us.
the call on the field will stand.
It's just like, whoa, what are we? It was a backwards pass either way. It was a backwards pass either way. We was going to get that regardless. Oh, I wanted you to stay on your feet.
Nice game.
All right, 2nd and 6. Let's see what we got.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Good run.
Tackled after a decent run up the gut.
Gain of 7 yards. First down.
Okay, let's keep moving this ball. Let's go. Oh, he almost had it, almost broke it.
The 19-yard line.
Bryce Wilson with 5 tackles. I think I tried to recruit that kid. Can't remember.
From the 19-yard line, it's first down.
Shit, nobody's open. Goodness, I'll just run it.
Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work.
Oh, let's go. Touchdown, baby. That's why I love my quarterback. Good redemption. That's why I love my quarterback. This dude's a monster, man.
The defense let the quarterback scramble in for the score.
The defense had the offense beat there initially.
Oh, yeah, they love undercutting that pass.
To get that in.
Get out of my way. Good run. Good run, Paul.
He splits the uprights with the extra point.
All right. Dude, Paul Butler, my quarterback's a 4-year starter here. And if I'm not mistaken, I think his second year he won the Heisman. But he decided to stay for the other 2 years.
Forget about returning this one.
Just gotta love a kid like that decides to stay. Love it when a kid decides to stay.
I'm sure you'll remember, their last possession ended in a lost fumble.
One general rule in any game is to hold on to the ball. If you're in the negative in the turnover department, your chances of winning decrease exponentially.
One thing that they could do a little bit better with this game, they could do better. What they could have done better was like have more better lob passes. Like you have to have a really good quarterback to throw the ball a certain way in this game. And it's kind of disingenuous because I think any quarterback can throw a high pass. Some doing better than others, but it's like you can't do it at all with some quarterbacks in this game. Where you going?
And they make the stop at the 26-yard line.
Call it a gain of 3 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 9.
Here's 3rd and 9.
All right,
Ball
3rd
at the
and 9.
26-yard line.
See if we can get another stop and keep running it up on them. Yeah, I got some pistol. I got pistol offense. I'm running the Florida. Oh, goodness. Come on.
Zips it to the back.
Dang, I thought I was going to stop him. I'm running the Florida State offense because I have the offensive coordinator that I hired. He used to be the offensive coordinator at Florida State or something like that. So I'm running the Florida State playbook. Yeah, we do have a little bit of option in our playbook. I mean, pistol in our playbook.
Ball on their own 37.
The year that I won the Heisman with the quarterback I got, I ran mostly strictly option, and we ran the ball more than pass. And what happened was we ended up having like almost 4,000 yards rushing for the season as a collective. And it got him the Heisman. I think he threw for like 3,000. Ran for another 1,200 or something like that. He had a phenomenal season his sophomore year. His junior and senior, good hit. That's nice. It's a nice little animation right there. Let me look at that real quick. They tried to run that same play again. This time it's in front. But I like this tackle and then to come right back. Nah, let's go. Will I buy NBA 2K20? Yeah, absolutely. I'm buy 2K21. I mean, I have no quarrels with the 2K series. One thing I really wish, though, honestly, I really wish that NBA Live had a game, though. It would have been interesting to see what they do. Yeah, Pistol is almost bona fide OP in this game. I don't know if I talked about that. I talked about that in one of my videos about the when I talked about the my Georgia Southern Eagles because we run pistol and option all day in that offense. And it's like it gets to the point where you're just running through a team because the pistol and the option is like damn near overpowered.
As we get near halftime, there's going to have to be some adjustments made on the other side of the ball.
Well, the defense has got to be happy we're getting close to halftime so they can go back to the drawing board and try to figure out a way to slow down this quarterback. I think that more often than not, you look back at the first half and you think about, okay, let's eliminate this, this, and this, and let's maybe try a completely different way of trying to attack him. In my opinion, they've got to take some chances and be more aggressive in trying to put pressure on him.
What they've done so far hasn't worked. He's going to air it.
Oh, I thought I had him beat. That was a good play by the safety. The safety came over at the last second and covered that very well. I thought for sure I had that.
From their own 27-yard line. Second down. Georgia is up 7. Tackle made around the 27-yard line.
That dude Sears, Alex Sears is pretty good.
And he's brought down there by the senior at linebacker. That won't be the last time today we'll be talking about this young man.
See if I can get the linebacker to commit off this Texas route. Oh, good hit.
Through his hands.
Dang. That's a good stop. Should have started being a little. Never give this game a chance when the started playing it. Yeah, this game is actually pretty good, man. This is like one of the better EA games. It plays well. Nothing crazy happens. Oh, uh-oh.
He's to the 40.
Nothing crazy happens. I think the Infinity engine is still a little bit wonky. They don't have the Infinity engine like it's supposed to be all the way. But for the most part, it plays a pretty decent game of football.
In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions. He's on the run. Bounces off a would-be tackler.
Oh, that was whack.
And they picked up 4 yards on the scramble. Kentucky's going to take their first time out of the half.
Probably going to try to get points before the half.
From midfield. It's second down.
Good play. That was a nice pass.
He's tackled at the 37.
Nice pass. One thing I will say about a lot of the teams in the SEC, they ended up recruiting a lot of good quarterbacks. But the entire SEC got a pretty good stable of quarterbacks in this dynasty.
He's scrambling.
Good hit.
He's tackled at the 34.
Let's see. The issue with the game is performance on the console, frame rate, what? Yeah, this game, like I was talking about it earlier. This game has some slowdown in it, and I had to pause and unpause to get back to the normal frame rate. I'm looking to trying to find an original Xbox for the old school football games. Ain't trying to get finesse. You better hurry up because original Xboxes are going up in price.
Now he tries to buy some time. They'll bring him down.
I'm about to put a spy on him. He's continuously trying to run out of there. Continuously trying to run out of there. Watch for the screen pass. Oh yeah, I still play fighters.
He scrambled.
What's up, B5? Yeah, I still play fighters. I was recently playing Soul Calibur 6 recently.
Boy, it takes a really special
and that game looks
to
great.
Consistently
The game's a pretty good
such
game.
a high level week in and week out. It's been a great season for this guy.
4th and long here after the sack. And they could really put their opponent in bad field position with a good punt here.
Okay. Those two consoles, you can't go wrong. Anywhere in that era from GameCube, Xbox, PS2, Dreamcast, can't go wrong. Personally, I prefer the original Xbox. Let's see if we can return this back. This is a long field. This is almost a 60-yarder.
Kicks away.
You clown.
And it falls
Let's
short.
go.
No good.
I'm going to take this back. I'm out.
They can run this back.
Oh, I thought I was going to take it back.
And he's taken down right around the 48-yard line.
He had a good angle on me, though.
From the 48-yard line. First down.
I'm going to throw it deep one more time before half. Oh, it didn't even go to the end zone. And what was that guy doing? That guy in the background was shucking and jiving. You see that? They'll probably show it too. Number 43? What in the world was that? That was a terrible throw. It doesn't matter, though.
Folks, that's the end of the first half, and this game's getting interesting. 14-7, Georgia.
All right, give me a second. We'll get something to drink. I'll be right back. 1 second, fellas. All right. B5, if you're still here, hold on. Yeah, he's still here. He said, I'm loving that Mortal Kombat 11 custom design. Made a stick from scratch. That's pretty cool. Stephen Wood, I'm probably getting ready to fork over 150 and buy it again on the 360. Yeah, man, the game is expensive right now. Pete says Madden isn't even going to add Corona to the injury list. Yeah, you know, in this day and age, they probably won't. Somebody might get offended or something. B5, do you know this whole thing going on about franchise mode now? Like, basically, well, I'm pretty sure you know. I think you was on in the podcast last night. You was listening. Like, they literally ain't. They're not doing anything for franchise mode. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Yeah, I got MK11, man. I need to get in more into that game, man. I'll confess, I haven't played it as much as I should have. I played Mortal Kombat X. I played that a lot. I love that game. And 11 is just as good. I just haven't played it, and I need to. I really need to get into that game.
2nd and 6. Ball on their own 27. Georgia is up a score.
I like a face mask.
About the 35.
That NCAA 2K8. Yeah. College Hoops 2K8 is good. I saw recently somebody found NCAA Basketball 10. I don't know where they bought it from, but they found it for like $5. Like, they got a hell of a deal. There we go. Let's go.
He's into the open field.
And he hit him good too. Good hit. That's my tight end right there. That was a terrible angle that defensive back took. It's horrible.
Now it's 1st and 10 with the defense trying to regroup after giving up the big pass.
Didn't like 10, but 11 is a different story. Okay. I'm kind of the opposite. I actually. Okay. Nobody open. I'm kind of like the opposite. I'm not saying 11 isn't bad. It's just I love 10 a lot. I thought 10 was a really good game. Nice. There we go.
Got it. Complete. He's out of bounds.
That's a good play right there.
They connect on the pass play.
But they look to be in sync right now. They're both reading the defense properly, and the result is a nice gain.
From the 12-yard line. First down. Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
Yeah, they're trying to clamp down a little bit.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
What you
Georgia
feel is better
is up
in
by a
10?
touchdown.
No, I'm not saying it's better. I just thought I just had spent more time with 10. So I mean, I just fell in love with it because I played it more. I probably feel the same way if I play 11. But no, I don't think it's better. Honestly, I don't.
Finds a man. Touchdown. He's
Fade
got
route
10
for the
touchdown
touchdown. Good
catches
play.
now on the year.
We expected him to
Noble
be
says, you know what game is hard to find
today.
is
So far, he has been.
Montana
Great catch.
football 60. This dude got, he got everybody. He catfished everybody with that. I can't lie. He even got me. And dude played it off so smooth until he got to E3. And then he's on the camera crying, telling him, I'm sorry, it's a mobile game. I mean, like, yo, why would you do that? I really thought this was going to be man-to-man the entire time, the way he was right here. I thought this was going to be man-to-man, but it turned out to be zone. Yeah, it was zone. That's weird. Weird. I don't know what kind of play call was that.
And he converts the extra point.
$21-7. All right, we say now we're finally getting.
Lined up to kick this one
We're
off.
like a late blooming team, man. You find Jimmy Hoffa before you find Montana football.
And it
You
says
find
on
Manti
the end zone
Te'o's
for
girlfriend
touchback.
before you find Montana
Georgia's
football.
coaching staff will go out tonight, and I think the offensive coordinator should buy the defensive coordinator his meal.
Well, the defense has been great. There's no doubt about it. But I just think that the offense that they're facing, they've just been so conservative, so predictable. It's made it very easy for this defense to have a dominant game.
There's got to be some sense of urgency.
Yeah,
for
I
this
mean, let me
offense
tell
right
you,
now.
the physics
They
in
don't have the
NCAA
luxury of
14 wasn't the
wasting drives
best,
if they want to get back in the game.
but they were actually pretty decent. The tackling, the hitting was not that bad.
Big opening.
Good hit. I mean, compared to now, I mean, most of that stuff went right back to canned animations for the most part. I mean, just look at that tackle there on the quarterback. I mean, look how the physics of his body just goes all over the place. The limbs and everything. Look at this. This is actually not bad. Look at this hit. That looks pretty good. I mean, his legs got taken from under him. His arms and legs are going all over the place. I mean, that's pretty good. You don't really see nothing like that in today's Madden. It's a question for y'all. Which Madden game had the classic teams in it that you can use in franchise?
So it's second down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first.
I have no idea, because I never used classic teams in franchise. Somebody in the chat might know that, but I don't.
And they get him in the backfield for a loss.
Seems like every game this guy
I have to look that up, because I have no idea.
Bringing guys down for a loss. He's just got a knack for making plays.
Some people think 2K20 is trash. What do you think? I think personally, I think 19 was better, but I don't think 20 is trash. 2K20 ended up having more canned animations than 19 did, and that's the problem.
So that'll make it 4th down.
The defense held the
19,
ground on
I
that
thought
play.
19 was a very good game. Matter of fact, I need to re-download that on my PS4. It's one of the few games I actually enjoyed playing. But I don't think it's necessarily trash, but in some cases it took a step back from 19 in my opinion. I still think 19 is probably one of the better basketball games put out this generation. Between that, probably 2K16 or 17, you can take your pick of them. And I was a real big fan of NBA Live 15. I thought 15 was very good. But I think 19 is probably the better 2K. This generation, 19 was phenomenal.
Well, it's one thing to have speed. It's another thing to have an idea of what you're doing and how to
Oh man, I didn't mean to throw it to him.
Right
Okay.
now, these wide receivers clearly have done an outstanding job in being able to make their reads and getting out of their breaks, and the quarterback put the ball right on the money.
They're about 4 yards away here on second down.
Let's see. Good
He
separation.
makes the catch and has a
Good
first
separation,
down.
Guillory.
Brought down right around the 42-yard line.
First down.
NBA 2K has been the same since the Dreamcast. Ooh. The dunkers, shooters, and the tallest bigs, it just doesn't do the post game any justice. And badges killed this 2K. If you're talking about 2K20, okay. Oh, I meant to throw the ball away. I ended up pump faking. Nobody was open. But compared to 19, I could say it those things are probably somewhat accurate. But 2K19, I love 2K19. I thought 2K19 was a phenomenal game. I don't think it's the same since Dreamcast because I still have a Dreamcast. I still have those games on Dreamcast. And I will tell you that it's significantly better.
Screen pass. He's got
Oh, I juked out of bounds.
He's knocked out of bounds around the 43-yard line.
A lot of people play 2K for the park. That's why. Yep, that's a good point. It's a very good point because what happens on the park is totally different from what happens in an actual basketball game on 2K. They're almost night and day.
He sails it long.
That was too easy.
And they make the stop.
That was too easy. I need to do better and play some man coverage on that one. Yeah, you played zone, you called it out. But once you called it out, it was too late. Yeah, I mean, my nephews play 2K and they love the park. But when you try to get them to play one-on-one in a real basketball game, or you go and like play now, they dislike the play now version. They do not. They love the park version, but they hate the play now version. So that tells you everything you need to know. All right, where we at?
From the 27-yard line.
Kentucky kind of tightening up a little bit on their defense right now. They're doing pretty good. Good. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, my God. I can't believe he dropped that.
But you don't want to just go back there and put blind faith into your throws. You need a little
How did he
bit
drop
more
that
time to evaluate the coverage before you release the football.
This is the 8th play of this drive.
Can't believe that he dropped that pass. He has one of the better hands on the team.
Quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers.
Ooh, I thought number 31 was about to pick that off. I thought he was about to come in there and pick that off. Number 31 came across at the right time, too. I thought he was going to come right in and get it.
It's first down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here.
Yeah, it looks like we can extend this lead right here. Oh, that's too easy. Too easy.
So the halfback took it in for 6.
Simple play call there by the offensive coordinator. Just give it to the back and let him find his way into the end zone.
All right.
And he hits the
28-7 third quarter, late in the third quarter. I don't think they're going to come back, but I still got to be on my P's and Q's.
Football as well as these guys can. You don't necessarily always have to have a balanced attack because you're so proficient in throwing the ball.
The score now, 28-7. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Nice kick, plenty of distance. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
The Wildcats have just gone ice cold on offense. They can't seem to get anything going here.
Right now, they just have to forget the score, forget the clock, just go out there and try to get a first down.
They're going to try to pass more, so I better try to get some more pressure on the quarterback.
They were forced to punt the ball away the last time they had it. They'll be looking for a little more out of their offense on this possession.
If they're going to make a comeback in this game, it's going to have to start now. This offense has to get rolling.
It's second down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks.
That double tight set, and I'm running a dime. What was I thinking? Yeah, that was my fault, running a dime play.
Makes it out to about the 49.
It's great when a running attack comes through for the first down.
Nah, I haven't finished The Last of Us.
So much more versatile.
My wife was just asking me about that the other day, earlier today, down how far I got on it. I haven't even touched it. What happened was, the last time I streamed it, and then I turned around and went to I went back to work, and I just stopped playing it after that. I need to get back and finish it. I need to go ahead and finish streaming it, but no, I haven't touched it since the last time you saw me stream it. Minnesota plays you tough like this, man. Oh, come on.
He's taken down. That's the 38.
I wish I had the Florida game up. I wish I had put the Florida game up on the channel. Florida was like 2-7. I think they're 2-7 now. But they played us, and I won by 2 points off of a last-second field goal.
10 yards to go.
It was
Ball
tough.
38.
They played us tough. But that team is like stacked, though. But they had a losing record. Get him.
Nice play fake.
There we go.
He gets sacked on the
Nobody open. That was a coverage sack right there. Do you think this is going to be backwards compatible with new Xbox? To be honest, I think so. And I'm going to tell you why. There's been rumors to say that every game is going to be backwards compatible from the libraries on the new Xbox. Now, that's what I heard, and that was the rumor. Might not be ideal, but I would not be surprised because Xbox has been big on backwards compatibility. Backwards compatibility for a long time. Matter of fact, oh, good hit. Man, he held on to that. They've been big on it for at least the last, 5 years. They've been big on it. They've been wanting to do it for a long. I mean, they've been wanting to do it with the Xbox One out the gate. Ever since they had the 360 backwards compatible with the OG Xbox, the fact that they were able to make it backwards compatible, the Xbox One, the fact that they was able to make that backwards compatible, what a stiff arm, Jesus. They made the Xbox One backwards compatible with the original Xbox, and then they already said that they were going to expand it. They was going to stop the program for the Xbox One and continue to push over for the next Xbox. I would not be surprised. I mean, why not? A lot of people say it's licensing issues. I disagree. I don't think it's a licensing issue for you to use your own software to run games. Basically all they have to do is emulate. All they have to do is emulate their own dev kits. It don't matter if what games play what. If you have the software in the box, that's all that matters. You can't get. I don't believe you can get sued for using your software to run certain games. That's like saying that I can't use. Oh, come on. Hey, they're playing tough. It's like saying you can't use your own parts to upgrade your PC because certain games that plays on that PC was not made for that original part that you use. That makes no sense. How could you not use your own dev kits to run games? Good play. Man, they're just marching down the field like nothing happened. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's a licensing issue when, like say for instance, I'll put it like this. You see what the PlayStation 2 did with the PlayStation 1? They just put the PS1 software in the PS2. They did the same thing with the PS3. The original PS3 has a PS2 and a PS1 in it. I can't believe you got that.
And they're not ready to quit just yet.
You got to be kidding me. Good play. That was a good drive. That was a damn good drive. But it's hard for me to believe that with the PlayStation 3 that had a PS2 and a PS1 in it, how was that a licensing issue? There wasn't a licensing issue then. So what changed? And all they did was use their own software into the console.
He makes the PAT.
If the Xbox Series has a 360 inside of it, how is that a licensing issue for whatever game you decide to put in that system? The only way I can see it's a licensing issue if they're thinking about it on a digital level, and they're trying to distribute the game on a digital level, and then that's where money comes involved. Because you can't just put somebody's game out there on a digital scale for free. But if the console box has the software in it, and you happen to have the disc, I don't see that. So I don't see how that's a problem. And that's what I've been saying the entire time. Like, if they decide to put a PS4 inside of a PS5 and you happen to have the disc to a certain PS4 game, that's not a, I don't think that's a licensing issue. I mean, somebody fill me in on that. I don't understand how that works. Oh, that was a bad throw. I can't believe you didn't catch that. Man, McClain, man, you trash, bro. McClain is trash. Come on now. He should have had that. Shut up.
That INT puts him in a position to make this a game.
He should have had that.
That's a huge boost to morale.
I'm making this game more competitive than it needs to be. I'm making this game way more competitive than it needs to be. But that should have been a catch. Let me look at that. I should have threw it earlier, honestly. I should have threw it like right there. And then I led him too far, so that's kind of my fault. And you let him take that ball from him, bro. Terrible.
Welcome back to the action here as we resume play here.
Clutch skill. Oh, y'all that prominent. Y'all got a clutch skill? I think that's for us.
And he makes it out to about the 17-yard line.
But maybe it is a licensing issue when you think about maybe patches. Some games may need patches, and yeah, I don't know. I don't understand it. I just don't. I don't understand it. Yeah, the only thing the devs have an agreement with is the game. Hold on, I'm gonna read that in a second. So the only thing the devs have an agreement with that game is on a specific platform, and additional platforms would be advantageous to only platform makers. Okay, I can see that. I can see that. Okay, yeah, that does make sense. That do make sense. You put it that way, I can understand
And he's
that.
tackled right around the 6-yard line.
So that must be something that changed when after the PS3 and the 360. Because for some reason,
That brings up a second and goal.
because for some reason they could have put an original Xbox inside of a 360 and you just have at it.
Nice run, and he's brought down.
That's what I'm guessing. Yeah, that must be the agreement. You might be right, B5. I kind of agree. I think I agree with that. That makes sense. Okay, I mean, when you look at that, now you think backwards compatibility is not all what it cracked up to be at this point. It's just too much red tape.
Now he's scrambling.
Where do you think you was going? I had a spy on that one, bro. Taylor wasn't letting you get that. No, sir. Better kick that field goal. I got a feeling they're going to go for it.
They've really figured out what
Yeah, I
they
knew
have
it.
to do to
Some told me they
pressure
were
the
gonna go for it.
quarterback and it caused him some problems.
So the offense will stay on the field. It's fourth
Music
down
business,
for
bro.
the 2.
Now that's a. Now I wanna talk about that, cause you say music business, you say royalties.
He's on the run. And he's
Now think about it. There's some music that you can play on an old click wheel iPad, a click wheel iPod, but that same music you can play on it on an iPhone 11. So since you can play that same music on an old iPod or Zune or whatever other iPod Touch from back in the day, why is it not different if I decide to use that same music and play it on a newer iPod or iPad? That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I don't see the difference. So with that being said, I would think gaming would be the same thing. That's why I thought, like, look, if they put the hardware, they put the software inside of the hardware, it shouldn't matter. Okay, Harrison, good run. Yeah, because I can easily take, let's say, Jay-Z's album that I bought back in 2002, and I'm playing that on my old click wheel iPod, you know, the old iPod with the little click wheel. But I can use that same Jay-Z album and put it on my new iPhone. Or I can put it on my new iPad. Or I could put it on, you know. I was just wondering how it should be the same thing. What's going on, NYK? Oh, he was scared to tackle him. Oh, he was scared to tackle. He didn't want to get shook out of his boots. He was scared to tackle him. He didn't want to get shook. Dude backed up real quick when I made that move. Oh, that's crazy.
First and 10. Ball on the 34.
Giving this team way too much credit. We should not be down by we shouldn't be up by 2 touchdowns. I made one real bad mistake earlier. That's all right though.
And they get nice yardage on that run. That'll make it 2nd and
2nd
4.
and 4.
So it's 2nd down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
Damn, I'll just keep running it, trying to milk that clock, man.
That makes it 1st and 10.
I'll keep running that clock. I'm going to hit him with that slant every time you keep playing off of him like that.
42-yard line.
Pruitt's going to have that all day.
From the 42-yard line. First down.
Let's go. Good run, Butler. NYK, you still here? I got a question to ask you. What do you think about this whole fixed franchise movement? Do you think it brings the community together? I understand B5. Do you think this thing actually brings the community together, or people are just going to be like, I'm happy today and I'm going to be mad at you tomorrow? Yeah, I'm going to get mad at 21, you know, not only just because, you know, not just because of the podcast and we commentate on games, really it's just because
it's 2nd down.
Even though the franchise mode is going to be lacking, hopefully it's just enough to keep me over. Because, in all honesty, you know, 20, oh man, 20 was not that bad. You know, I actually had fun playing 20. You know, my gripe is the running animation. But I played a game of 20 today, and it was actually pretty good. He said it ends after a week. I was thinking that it's not going to last long either, man. It's just too many egos, man. It's like, it's too much. There we go. Tight end again.
Tackled right away.
We can get a field goal or a touchdown and end this game right here. Can't believe I threw 3 picks this game. My defense basically held me down.
From the 11-yard line. First down.
Yeah, they'll go to individual way, do what they do. I think it definitely will happen once. Yeah, I had nowhere to go with that. I had nowhere to go with that. I think everybody will go and do what they do, especially once the game come out. Because once the game come out, people are going to be so focused on trying to put up content, or they're going to be so busy trying to find out what's new in the game. And you know, for some people, they're going to be happy just because they can do different things while running the ball. So once that happens, damn it, I hate the fact they undercut people like that. Because he had the edge on him and he let the DB just come right in.
But he's got to be able to hold on to the football. You know,
all right, I'm gonna be a little conservative here.
Got to be able to secure a football and make a big play.
Let's see. One of my online leagues thinking about doing 2K21 instead, but I don't think you're going to see no mass long term. Yeah, I agree.
They'll give it off here.
Keep it simple.
And they make the stop.
I only get mad and then play against friends, play online. See, Bishop, you're right. The game's right up your alley. To be honest with you, the game is catered to people like you. You know, it's catered to people who want to play with their friends and play online and stuff. I mean, you're their demographic, to be honest. People like me, I mean, if I'm like NYK, if I can find a group of guys who can honestly play franchise mode together, I'm all in. I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm not that big on online gaming, but if I can find a good group of guys, I would do it. But I'm more the type of person doing what I'm doing now. I like to play offline. I like to play against the CPU. I like to build my team, try to play straight up against the CPU. I like to do that. People like us, you know, they don't look at us in a big light. They just don't. You know, we're not profitable or marketable. You know, so. No, you don't. I know you don't care for MUT, but I'm just saying, even though MUT is a big deal to people that play Madden, well, the devs, not even gonna say the dev, but the suits, it's a big deal. But people who like to play with friends, like the social aspect of Madden, you know, that was one hell of a blitz. Good job. Good job. But the people that they want the game to be a social event. Every time you cut the game on, they want it to be a social event. So for people who do play with friends and play online and stuff, the game is, first and foremost, it's basically, you know, geared to people like you. You know, they want people like you to come in to play MUT. And I know you don't play it, but there's a lot of people that play just like you. They get swindled into playing MUT almost all the time. Oh, I took a bad angle. Look at this.
He's out to the 30, the 50.
Excellent play. Excellent play. His quarterback played pretty good this game. The quarterback played really pretty good.
Just over 2 minutes in the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't mind an online franchise either. The problem is you got to. Here he goes again. No, sir.
And down he goes.
Good hit, Miller. Just put him on the back that time. But he was scrambling out the get-go, fighting for his life. Yeah, let's get this ball back and take a couple of kneel downs and call it a day. The game still cheats. Good hit.
This quarterback is tough as nails, Brad. He's going to sit in that pocket and give himself a chance. The only problem is, at some point,
I will say this.
That sixth sense on when to get out of there and avoid the
pressure. I honestly haven't had real fun with Madden since Madden 17. 20, I thought 19 was where it's at before they took out real player movement. And I think 20 is an okay game.
And he hauls that one in.
Ooh, good play.
He's taken down at the 24-yard.
I love this game, man. I love this game. I love the fact that some teams keep fighting. I really like this game a lot. Oh, he got scared. He saw. He got scared. Oh, boy about to run up on him. He was worrying about the hit. Cobb has back spasms. Will return.
Second down.
And my whole defensive line of backups, like, to the whole first string up. Get him. How did he complete that? Wow. Y'all saw what Moss said about Brady. What did he say? I missed it.
To play more press coverage, and then they'll try to take advantage by going deep. Those safeties better be ready.
And this is the 8th play of the drive. Just over a minute left. Fires out to his wide.
Good stop.
He's tackled right around the
Good stop,
14-yard
fellas.
line. And for Sapp, he makes it 100 receiving
All right,
yards.
Perez, good
Even
touch.
when he isn't open, the
catch.
quarterback will still throw him the ball and just let him make a play. It really shows the trust that the quarterback has with his receiver.
Going
So
forward
they're
on
gonna
fourth
go
down.
for it here.
I got a feeling
You
they're going
don't
to try to
need
pitch
three
it to the
guesses
outside.
To figure out what they're going to run right here on 4th and short.
Oh, they're passing it. No, sir.
Big blow
And that's
comes
ball
from the
game.
defense. They come up with the stop of the day, and that'll ice this
That's
football
ball
game.
game.
I'm not sure
With the
offense
success that they
much
had,
of
I'm
a choice
surprised
here.
they
It was a
didn't
pretty short
try to run it.
conversion. The defense just made a good play.
I can't argue the play call. The defense just did their job by standing their
Really
ground.
surprised they didn't try to run that ball.
They're ready to begin another drive.
Said the Patriots are going to be more entertaining to watch with him and Cam than Tom Brady. Oh, I'm pretty sure Skip was pissed. But you know what, though?
15-yard line.
He kind of has a point because Brady just stand back there and throw. Cam's going to do other things in the pocket. So, Randy kind of has a point.
2nd and 9. Ball on the 15.
All right, let's break one. Get out of the way.
Around the 28-yard line.
All right, that should be ball game. And I need to run another play. Going to find out what we did as far as rankings, recruits. I think we play Georgia Tech next. Georgia Tech should be a top 10 team, so that should be a phenomenal game to play. I may continue to stream and just play that game as well. The scoreboard don't show what really happened here. This game was real much closer than it was. 21-31, 281, 9 carries for 34, 3 total touchdowns.
Of NCAA Football 14 for Kirk and everyone here at EA Sports. Brad Nussler saying goodbye, and we'll see you next time.
Even a fullback got some love. Oh, I love this run right here. This was a good run. This game, I felt like this game was a lot closer than it seemed. All right. Let's look at a little bit of stats and we'll see what happens next. Kentucky quarterback, 23 of 29, 208, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Not a bad stat line. He also ran for 34 yards. Out threw for 281, 21 to 31, 2 touchdowns, 3 picks. One of those picks was a Hail Mary, so that don't count. 67% of my passes. Jefferson ran for 84. Butler also ran for 34. Chris Ward, the tight end, had the most receiving yards. Pruitt is right behind him. Yeah, okay. That's good to know. All right, let's see what happens in the next week. But I'll tell you, but Skip Bayless love him some Tom Brady, boy. Another 10-win season. Yep, Georgia Tech's number 10. Hopefully they'll stay in the top 10. It'll make it a more of a compelling game. All right, let's see what we got. Hey, it's taking forever to advance. Okay, so Kevin White, the strong safety, did come to our team. He's committed. Seems like we're still in a recruiting battle with AJ Williams. He need to come on over. I know Dennis Green and Aaron Harper, Aaron Harper locked us out. Bobby Newton went to Florida Atlantic. I don't even know who that is. Finalists for the Heisman: Biletnikoff, Lombardi, Outland, Thorpe. Best return. Now we're final. We got players that find us for every damn thing. Jeez. Not bad for a team that somewhat underachieved this year. Oh, who's in the race for the high? Oh, that sucks. They're number 11. I really wish there was number 1, at least 10 or something. All right, let's see who's in the Heisman running. I didn't know. Oh, my running back. What is his stats like? Ran for 1151, 14 touchdowns. Yeah, all right, okay. Not bad for a sophomore. All right, let's look at these award finalists real quick. Maxwell, Butler's right there. Jefferson's on there. Bednar, like all three of them in the top. Oh, look at that. That's nuts. That's crazy. Nagruski, I think I said that right. I don't know. I can't pronounce that. Okay, got all three of them there. Davey O'Brien. Oh man, he's actually up for the Davey O'Brien Award. Did he? I don't think he won the Davey O'Brien already. He won the Heisman in 2016, and the Maxwell and the Walter Campbell. Okay, so he could probably take some more hardware home. Depends on how well he do, but I don't know. Nick Hurst looked pretty good. Yeah, we'll see. Doak Walker, Jefferson. Right behind Austin and Flowers. McLean for the Biletnikoff. Mackey, Ward's up here for the Mackey. Outland Benson. Way down here. Remington, nope. Carter and Blanco's going for the Lombardi. Drew Taylor, that dude's nice. I like this guy. 81 tackles on the season, 14 tackles for loss, 3 assisted tackles, 2 sacks, 2 picks, 1 forced fumble. Washington, we just talked about him. Bradford, Peoples, okay. Avery for the Groza. I don't have anybody for the Guy Award. Best return, man, Guillory. And he has almost, somewhere close to 1,400 yards receiving. Okay. All right, one more thing. Let's go to this recruiting. And I guess I'll go back in and we'll play against Georgia Tech. All these people visited? Wow. It's gonna be a hell of a game, man. We're playing in Georgia. Let me go back and see who all visiting again. Brown, Walter, AJ Williams, Andy Riley, Aaron Harper. Okay, hopefully we can get AJ Williams. Look like he could be in the bag. It's a possibility I can get Andy Riley too. I'm gonna have to play a pretty good game against these guys. I think all these guys are gonna come over. Those are the ones left. Okay. Yeah, you pretty late, man. It's all good, though. We're about to run another one. Kirk Herbstreit says Georgia Tech is going to beat Georgia. They're number 4 in running. They're number 4 in rushing. We're number 1 in rush defense. We're number 2 in pass. We're number 2 in pass offense. They're number 14 in pass defense. And if you saw what happened when I played against Kentucky, this game could be pretty good. Georgia Tech, they lost their last 2 games. They lost to Pitt, and they barely lost to Va Tech. Man, if they were to beat Virginia Tech, that would have helped them big time. But they did beat Miami earlier. Okay. What uniforms they got on? Regular oil away from 13. Try to switch it up. No, I don't see nothing out that I like. So we'll just wear the 13. Yeah. And for us, I'm gonna wear the traditional. I'm gonna wear straight traditional. All right, let's get it. All right, who we got visiting again? Okay, we got to get 3 sacks with the D-line, 2 tackles for loss for the D-line, 2 sacks with the linebacker, rush for over 100 yards, or rush for over 250. Oh, it's a rainy day, too. This is going to be great.
Bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Bulldogs and Yellow Jackets. Never the twain shall meet. Or at least when they do, they're probably going to fight. Each side has utter disdain for every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Time for some clean, old-fashioned hate. We've done all we can do here. Time to tee it up. Let's send it out to Brad and Kirk for the call. David and I will be with you at halftime.
King David, if you haven't done so in the Discord already, let us know your thoughts about everything that's going on with this franchise mode in Madden 21.
Set to bring in the annual event known as Clean Old
Number 11 versus number 2.
Come up with a better name as these two schools have little affinity for each other. Let's head down to the coin toss down. It's brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coca-Cola taste and 0 calories. Enjoy everything.
Giving us the ball first. I hate the fact that they put that in this game. Like before you kick off there, they're saying Georgia Bulldogs. That is a Georgia Southern thing. If you go to any game of Georgia Southern, before kickoff, we always do that. One side of the stadium says Georgia, the other side of the stadium says Southern. Before kickoff, and they do it in here saying Georgia Bulldogs. That is terrible. I can't believe they gave them that.
Out onto the field for the first drive of the game.
It's ridiculous if you ask me.
Here's a handoff left side, and he hits him hard at the 22. Georgia's got a guy that's in a running for a national award here, Herbie, and you know the best time to talk about awards really is after you win them. Right now, it's all speculation. He's just got to play the game. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 22-yard line. Now he's scrambling.
Oh, good catch. Excellent catch, Pruitt.
Pretty cool back
That was a
Even
good
with the
catch.
outside linebacker blitzing, he made an accurate throw, and the result.
Oh, look at that again. I gotta see that again. Like, nobody was open. I mean, they showed him off right here. They showed him off. I couldn't get nothing there. And I couldn't get nothing there. You got your arms up, but you're not open. I had nowhere to go with that. I threw it right at the last. Yeah, that was one hell of a catch. That was nice. That was nice. Okay.
It's a new set of downs.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Made a small post.
Here we go. Green 19.
Yeah, you had low expectations. Yeah, I mean, to an extent, I had low. Oh, he fumbled the ball. Wow. Ball came back to the quarterback, though.
33-yard line. So the offense is very lucky to keep possession of the ball.
I think he was looking upfield and trying to look for some room to run, but he forgot about the football.
Lucky the quarterback. He went right back in the quarterback's hands. Wow. That's a call helping out the QB. Yeah, that was one hell of a catch.
2nd and 12 coming up here. Ball on their own 33. Halfback's got it on the quick throw. And they'll bring
lineman not fast enough.
That play was going nowhere.
Yeah, give a lot of credit to the defense here, recognizing pass and swarming to the receiver.
33-yard line. It's third down.
Set. 180.
Like, literally, nobody's open.
He's taken off. The ball pops free.
Fumble again? Ah.
He's taken down around the 50-yard line.
Good thing they got the ball back.
This rain is causing
Really
problems.
cost them.
This rain is causing problems.
From the 50. First down.
Ready. Hot. Green light.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
It's Madden, so I wasn't expecting shit from a franchise. I figured they'd throw us some bones. Oh, we added a scenario. There wasn't even that. Yeah, they didn't give us anything, man. It was terrible. What's up, man? Okay, baby. My wife is going to the store. Oh, right across the middle. That's touchdown, baby. That's what I'm talking about. 40-yard pass, 40-yard strike right across the middle between the safeties. Great play right there.
Kirk, that was a beautiful pass and a nice catch.
Well, this is one of those plays you just sit back and admire. The quarterback threw the ball perfectly. And again, the speed of the receiver is the difference in this play.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Good way to start. Yeah, the ball's slippery. That's one thing I can say about this game. They did a pretty good job. When it's raining, it shows.
He kind of looked off the defender to the outside and then moved back to the middle of the field, and the quarterback recognized the big hole in the defense and made the throw for the touchdown.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. Let's throw it out to Reese now for a studio update.
Oh, they end up they're still number one. They beat UCF. The Bulls University of South Florida is still number one. That is so weird.
Thanks, Reese. 7-0 game.
I think they're the only undefeated team left.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Excellent kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
All right. Appreciate the new sub. Somebody subscribe to the channel. I appreciate that. Easy
Let's
Lee.
see what the offense can do as they come out onto the field.
Appreciate the sub, Easy Lee. Oh, here they go. Was it their running game?
Tackle made at about the 39-yard
Gotta be careful with
line.
that.
And the fullback picks up the first.
Huge gain there on the ground.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 39.
There we go. Good stop. Good stop. Good stop, guys. Is it surprised he hasn't killed me after the podcast? Well, you know. But hey, to my defense, I saved up for that game. I didn't buy it all at once. Hey, man. Yeah, I really wanted that game. Oh, good pitch.
Now he pitches it.
Good
Here's
hit.
an opening. Nice run there. His spectacular season continues as he reaches 1,500 rushing yards.
Yeah, 1,500 yards. That makes
Anytime
sense.
a year like this, it sure opens some eyes.
It makes
Let me tell
sense.
you, he's earned every one of those yards.
3rd and 7 coming up here.
I had to keep holding him down, man. They can kill me with this option if I'm not careful.
The crowd at this stadium, always a factor in a football game.
Oh, push him out of bounds. Good job.
Around the 36-yard
Good play,
line.
Hassan. Good play, Hassan.
Guillory back to return it.
Good hit.
At the 30-yard line.
And nowhere to go with that.
The quarterback is on his way back onto the field, and he led a great drive last time out. Georgia is up a score.
Nice run up the middle.
Yeah, just enough to get him out. Yeah. Because if I didn't, he would have went upfield. He would have been gone.
It's second down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 34-yard line. He scrambles. Looks left, finding his tailback, and he's taken down around the 43-yard line. Superb effort by the receiver to come down with that ball.
This comes down to the timing between the quarterback and the receiver, and the result, again, a nice play for the offense.
Keep trying to move this ball right along. We scored first. Keep striking. All right. Go.
Big opening.
Oh, good tackle.
After a decent run up the
Couldn't get around him.
Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Yeah, I know that was a bad call.
Incomplete.
Not a great throw by the quarterback, but to be fair, that was pretty good coverage.
He came right around and did what he was supposed to do. I kind of thought that he would. I thought he was gonna take a bad angle or just sit there sit in the zone.
Steps up.
Jesus, they're on my ass.
Looking for the corner. He's pushed out
Close.
of bounds at about the 49.
Not close enough.
That was nose-to-nose football right there. And the defense this time wins the battle.
Now they want me to keep the ball?
It's
Go
fourth
for it?
down, and they're going to try to go for it.
Oh, no, I should have probably tried to
Georgia
pin him deep.
up 7
But
points.
they're just keeping it wide open right there. Why not?
And they make the stop at the 46-yard line.
It's too easy.
Pound for pound, this is a very solid offensive line. They know that if they do their job, they'll make enough room for short conversions.
Here we go. Red 68. Red 68. Hot.
First down.
There you go.
Brought down at about
I got to catch. I got a tight end that can catch. I mean, the fullback that can catch.
Accuracy is important, but just as important is having receivers that can make plays.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 27.
Block him.
They'll run him again.
Oh, he blocked me too
And
late.
they get nice yardage on that run.
That makes it second and 6.
It's the 9th play of the drive.
Yeah, nice size.
Here we go.
I think he's my fullback though. Oh my God! I can't believe I flattened that ball out. That was my fault. I flattened that ball out.
Not only did he demonstrate his
All I had to
leaping
do was throw it up
ability, but
some.
he also has the hands to be able to pull the ball in. Great job.
He went up there to get that one. That was some athleticism. I saw him open. I should have just threw that ball up. Yeah, this is a touchdown. All I had to do was throw it up a little bit. I flattened it out. I that was my fault. That's straight user error. Exactly, Ortiz. Absolutely an L. Absolutely. Terrible.
From their own 32-yard line. First down.
All I had to do is flatten that. All I had to do is throw that ball up. That's a touchdown. That would have been his second touchdown. They're going to run in that option. No, sir.
And he carries
Still
the ball
got
for a
6 in
nice
the
gain.
game. Yeah.
That's a junior foul on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
If I can get in on the blitz. Good hit.
Well, give the defense
Yes,
all the
Washington?
credit here. They had that one snuffed out from the start. It could have been an
Washington
even
is a
bigger
monster at strong safety, man. Dude's a monster. Goo, give me your thoughts about this whole franchise mode situation.
From their own 34
Because you wasn't on the podcast. You didn't come through the podcast yesterday.
Really making it
So give me your
difficult.
thoughts about that if you have any.
He's
Oh, he
scrambling.
got away.
That's a great tackle at the 46.
That's good for a gain of 12 yards. First down.
Well, that is true, King David. I mean, you can clearly see how flattened that ball out. Yeah, that was a good hit. They're moving this ball on me. I hate playing against the option, man.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
I be trying to discourage them from keep running it. 'Cause I be trying to knock their heads off, but still stay efficient with it.
So it's 2nd down and about 2 yards to go.
Ah,
He's got the corner. Knocked out about
oh, I stopped him to get the first.
44-yard line. And he gets a yard on the run.
That'll bring up 3rd and inches.
what's going on, Bills?
Always a noisy
Well, Bill,
place to
since
play,
you're here,
tough on the offense.
I got a question. Oh, did he get the first? Oh, I can't believe he got the first. Bills, I got a question for you and, well, I don't know if Goop's still here. Do you think with this whole movement of this franchise mode thing, this hashtag, you think this is going to bring people together? And if so, how long do you think it's going to be? I asked NYK earlier, and he gave me an interesting question, an interesting answer. No, sir.
He tackles him hard at the 48.
I don't think the play developed the way it was supposed to, and the net result is a loss.
We've got a 2nd and 14. Ball on the 48-yard line.
End of the first, we're up by 7.
Both offenses trying to find their rhythm in that first quarter. Low scoring and close right now. The Bulldogs lead 7-0.
So you take it like how NYK said, everybody's going to be done in about a week. They're gonna about another week. They're gonna be back at each other's throats. Damn this franchise mode stuff. Good play, Washington. I really like this strong safety. He's a very good tackler. He barely misses tackles. That's a nice looking tackle animation.
They line up for another 3rd down, and they've had no.
Those are no
problem
gumption,
converting
Skip
their
Madden
first two.
rules. We have no issue with franchise. We need it because it's their career. Yep, that's true.
Quick out to his receiver.
Oh, he stayed on his
And
feet.
he's
Good
level
play.
at the 30.
Gain of 19 yards. First
And that was a good play. But that's one thing about that's one deficiency when it comes to my defense. My cornerbacks aren't that good. My safeties are, I love my safeties. The cornerbacks don't cover very well. They do better in zone.
Makes it to the 21.
This damn, I hate playing this option. They like take their time and go straight down the field on you.
This is the 12th play of this drive. Pitch out.
Oh,
Got the
come
corner.
on.
Inside the 10. Nice
I know
play
NY
to
Kid
stop
watching this.
first
I
and
know
goal.
NY Kid probably loving this.
That makes it first and goal.
They're killing me with this damn option, man. I hate playing against the option.
And this is the 13th play of this drive. They're crowding the line.
All right, there you
They
go.
hit him in the backfield.
If this offense keeps running at this guy, they're going to have to rethink some
Yeah, I
of their
know,
play
man.
calls.
I know, man. I'm too far along in this franchise mode to stop, man. Or this dynasty mode, man. I'm like in year 6 or something
the
like
7-yard
that.
line.
I
It's
told
second
myself,
down.
man, I'm not gonna turn back, man. I done built too much on this. I do still have my Georgia Southern one, but I didn't feel like playing that one today.
Knocked down.
Good
Incomplete.
defense,
This
Washington.
just shows you that you don't need to be sacking the quarterback to disrupt the passing
It's
game.
okay. Washington did good on that one. Good play, Washington. Good play.
And this is the 15th play of the current drive.
They got the backup quarterback, and we must have hurt the other quarterback. He's not in no more. Man, I don't know who he threw
I
that
just
to.
think this quarterback's got to do a much better job of being able to read that
Held him
defense
to a
and
field
make
goal.
quicker decisions. And especially when the defense starts to get pressure, you've got to either get rid of that football or check it down or take off and run with it.
So it's 4th down. This isn't much more than an extra point. The kick is up, and the field goal is good.
After 15 plays, you held him 3 points. I'll take that as a W.
Monarch
Has his kick team lined up, and he is set to kick this one off.
Yeah, Washington is playing very well. I agree.
from the 8-yard line.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go.
He's out to the 30, and he makes it out to about the 31-yard line.
You know the offense will be looking to do better this time out.
Anytime you give the ball away, it's a disappointment. So these guys want to show that they can hang on to it.
Georgia is up 4.
There's a strike complete.
Ah,
And
he
he's
went
shoved
right back out.
of bounds at the 35.
That's a gain of 4 on that play. That makes it 2nd and 6.
From their own 35-yard line. 2nd down. The Yellow Jackets quarterback went down with that injury earlier. He's still in the locker room, and the word we're getting, it doesn't look like he's going to be able to play anymore today. And he's tackled at the 43.
So their quarterback is out. Well, that's gonna be interesting. The quarterback's not coming back in the game. I wonder what play that was when we heard him.
Fires out
Oh.
to his receiver. So they get about 4 yards from play action.
He put a lick on him right there.
That brings him 2nd and 5.
Oh, he put a hit on him.
It's 2nd down, 5 to go. Ball on the 47.
Let's go!
There we go.
He's taken down at the 42.
Another play. Another play. Oh, not a damn soul
He's
open.
under some heat. He gets
And nobody
sacked
was
on the
open. I meant
play.
to throw that away.
Not only did they give up a sack,
I lost
their
way too
quarterback
much
just
yards
got
on that
hit
play.
and hit hard. If I'm an offensive coordinator, or especially an offensive line coach, I'm getting a hold of my offensive line, making sure these guys are on the same page, and they've got to take more pride in taking care of their quarterback than that play right there.
Georgia holds a 4-point lead.
Come on, guys. Y'all got to get out there.
Brought down.
I'm gonna play a little aggressive on this one. I'll play this one a little bit aggressive and see what happens here. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, I tried to see. The thing about it is my quarterback is actually fast. I think he has like a 90-something speed, and I thought I was gonna get the edge on him and go around, but nah, that defensive guy was not having it. Let's call for corner him. Let's go. Barely over the goal line. Barely over the goal line.
Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just one or two plays.
Man, he knew he had nowhere to go with that.
Even though they didn't sack him, the pressure was still enough to force a bad pass. If you can get in there and disrupt the pocket, then the quarterback is going to have a tougher time getting the ball to his playmakers.
2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 20.
Here we go.
They'll wrestle him down in the backfield.
Really good job by the
Good
big
play,
guys
Miller.
up front to use those size and speed and get the runner in the backfield.
From their own 19-yard line. 3rd down. They're one of the loudest crowds in the country, and they are on their feet.
Don't let him all about to say. Don't let him get it.
The 28-yard line.
Good play. Good play, Anthony. All right. Let's get the ball back and do something. Yeah, because they were like moving the ball on us with the other quarterback. You're right. They're actually moving the ball on us. Uh-oh.
At the 38.
Oh.
Tackled at the 45. Butler's ability at that quarterback spot, we all knew about that, Kirk, and we thought he was going to have a good game. He's not disappointing us at all. We're closing in on halftime, and right now he's having an effect on the entire game, and especially on his team.
Yeah, and Brad, he's really just sparked this entire offense, and I think his success has a lot to do with the momentum that this team's been able to enjoy, and this is exactly what the coach.
That safety keep coming down to see if this will work.
Ability to lead this team and make plays like this to be able to lead them to a victory. It takes a special player to be able to do it. So far, we've seen that from him.
Oh, that was some excellent pickup speed.
That actually might have been.
That was an excellent comeback. I kind of underthrew that, but still, that was really good by the DB to come back and get that ball. That was an excellent play by the defense.
2nd down. Georgia is up by 4.
And no, my quarterback arm isn't that strong either anyway, so.
Brought down after a nice run up the middle.
That makes it 3rd and 3.
Should have been a little more mindful of that and just threw it a little bit earlier. Inside. Inside. Good run. Good run.
So crucial to be able to run effectively like this.
Yeah, see, the thing is, my quarterback has been, he was recruited as an athlete. So he's not a pure passer. So, like my backup, I'm going to show you real quick. My backup would have made that throw. But my backup is not that mobile. That's why, you know, like this right here, like look at both of my quarterbacks. So, like I could have the pick of the litter. Like all 3 of my quarterbacks are like fucking amazing. So like, let me see. I think his throwing power is not as good. I could be wrong. No, his throwing power is that good. Well, I guess that was just on me then. Yeah, that was just on me. I just threw it up there and didn't lead him. Because I just basically just tossed it up there. Because he has 95 throwing power and 99 throwing accuracy. Maybe I need to do better on my own then. But these quarterbacks I got, I mean, these guys are just, I mean, my man Colton Brown is the next one coming. It's like I have a great stable of quarterbacks coming through. I guess I could chalk that up to user error because I should have just threw it like I was supposed to.
From the 33-yard line.
He said I got a Colt McCoy arm. Yeah, that was pretty bad. There we go. Good throw.
Watch out here. Steps out of bounds.
Yeah, I mean, I'll admit, I just threw it up there. I didn't lead him. I should have.
The linebacker on the blitz. That gave the quarterback enough time.
I didn't know that his throwing power was that good, honestly. Yeah, I never paid attention to his stats. It was I never paid
First
attention.
down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 18-yard line. Georgia is up 4. Get to that quickly. And
Oh, that's a touchdown.
the 1-yard line.
That's a touchdown. That should have been a touchdown. I'm going to look at that again. No, his knee hit his knee hit first. His knee hit first, right there. Yeah, it's not a touchdown.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line.
Watch 32. Hey, here we go. Ready.
Location-based tackles with the advertise. You're so stupid, Bill. Shut up.
Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Bills is dumb. I really thought that was a touchdown, but his knee hit the ground first.
Reese Davis is standing by with this update. Reese?
The Commonwealth Cup applies for Virginia and Virginia Tech. There's no love being lost between these two today.
Okay,
We've got a 10-10 tie.
And for Georgia
14-3
Tech,
here.
They played the Hokies last week. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
That was damn near the same play they showed McCaffrey. Man, cut it out, man. Let me look. Yeah, let's see. Oh, there's no replay on this one? No replay? Oh, I thought it was be a replay for it. Oh, well. You dumb. I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of similar, though.
And we're just about set to get going again. And they make the stop at the 28-yard
3 yards off that.
Second down and 7. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Oh, come on. Washington overplayed that one. Washington went right to the running back. And Peoples had to make that tackle. See, that's the problem with the option, man. When you run the option, you just don't know who to go after. And if you're not really disciplined, man, they can run the ball on you with ease.
He's in trouble. Georgia Tech will take a timeout. That's their first of the half.
He ran. You didn't get that sack. Stop it. You didn't do anything. That quarterback awareness is like 0, bro. Like, what was that? He pushed him down. He just tripped over him.
They find themselves in a hole here.
That was terrible. Like he has no awareness of where his teammates are. He just fell clean over him.
He zips it out to the left.
Give me that. Oh, come on.
He had the pick and he dropped it.
That was my interception. And go back and look at this play. There's something that you don't see all the time. And look at the quarterback here. He drops back and he slips. So you don't see that, so he just threw it. And he literally threw it without even looking. He just tossed it up there. He probably got chewed out his lineman. I know, right? Man, that was funny though. He just fell clean over him. Like, oh, what are we doing?
And this crowd is going absolutely crazy. Throws and it's incomplete.
That's one advantage that you got over this team when you can take them out of their game and they have to go for 3rd and long. That is a big issue. Yeah, he did. He got ran clean over.
And down he goes at the 42-yard line. The Bulldogs.
It would have been a nice interception. I agree.
First half, Herbie, really a comfortable lead here.
Yep, but still a lot of football left to be played. They got to remember that's a 4-quarter game, and even though that first half went pretty well, things can change.
Get your fat ass up.
These guys came up with a touchdown on their last drive, and they'll be hoping for another 6 on the board here.
Well, it's one thing to have speed. It's another thing to have an idea of what you're doing and how to attack a defense.
Ooh!
Tries to fit it in.
Damn, how did he get that?
He's at the 40.
He jumped up for that one.
Around the 30.
He jumped up for that one. Yeah, I thought I could get that over him. I was
Just
mistaken.
when it looked like this offense
He went right over there and got that one. That was pretty.
You turn the football over with an
That was pretty.
interception,
I
well, this
can't
could
say
come
nothing
back in a
about
big
that.
way to bite you.
I did everything right, and he just
We've got a
jumped
first
up and got
10.
that.
Ball on the 33. Throws on the run, complete. Tackle made at the 23-yard line.
Damn, that was a hell of a play by that guy. It was a
The Yellow
defensive
Jackets
back too.
use their second timeout.
It's a nice play. The way he did it, he should be playing on offense. Yeah, you saw that, right? He got up there to get that one.
And they're only about a foot away.
I mean, I threw that one. I threw that one high, and he still got it.
Quick throw.
Give me that, son.
Intercepted.
Fuck it, I'm running it. Let's go.
Well, that's exactly what this defensive coordinator wanted to see. Somebody come up with a big play. Right when it looked like this team might be able to get back in the game, they come up with the big interception and maintain the momentum here in the first half.
Used to love that hit stick broke tackle animation. Smaller guy that should have just bounced off of that. Yep. Yep. It's good to get that back. Good to get that back.
39-yard line. First down.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up.
Sheds that one. Brought down around the 42-yard line.
That's not the same guy, is it? No, it wasn't. It was somebody else. Damn, man, he laid his ass out. And that was a hell of a hit. Jesus. I'm gonna fall back for a second on that one. Good run.
At midfield.
Nothing tentative on that run at all. He looked very
They're getting the ball back after
after
this quarter's up.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 50.
Yeah, you're right. That's the only way they tackle.
He's going to try and scramble. Pressure coming. Tries to get around the corner. It's on the ground.
Oh, he fumbled again? I thought I ran out of bounds. I thought I ran out of bounds. I got in field goal range. That's good. He should be able to make this 47 yards. Not the best kicker in the world, but yes. Okay, all right. Almost missed that. Almost was short. Not a bad way to end the half. That barely got off the crossbar.
We've played a half. The Bulldogs lead 17-3. All right, Reese and David, thanks, guys. Second half action just about ready to start here.
The only way AI players, yep, you're right.
He just drilled.
You're exactly right. On Madden 20, that's the only way they tackle. Like, they don't try to wrap up nothing.
For a touchback. Georgia's coaching staff will go out tonight, and I think the offensive coordinator should buy the defensive coordinator his meal.
Well, the defense has been great. There's no doubt about it. But I just think that the offense that they're facing, they've just been so conservative, so predictable. It's made it very easy for this defense to have a dominant game.
He pitched that too fast. He had no choice. He was coming in.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 25.
Yep, you're right. Oh! I thought if he cut up field, he would have been gone. I thought he was going to go straight up field. They did that to a couple of people in the game, too.
Spot for an offense to be in against this crowd in this stadium.
Oh, I made him force that.
This one away.
Made him force that.
Like that. The worst thing you want to do is just to throw the ball into coverage. He got away with one right there. He's very fortunate. Next time, he should just throw it away out of bounds.
Guillory, the return man.
All right, let's see if we can get something. Let's go. Yeah, 56 with a nice block. I just couldn't get up there.
Well covered by the kicking team. He didn't go anywhere.
What I like about this play is that the guys stayed in their lanes and didn't allow the big play. You knew that return was doomed as soon as he put his hands on the ball. With the field as messy as it is, he wasn't going anywhere.
So you wonder what kind of excitement we'll see this time around.
Yeah. It's hard to find him.
And he carries the ball for a nice gain. Jefferson gets about 4 yards on the play.
Yeah, you don't see too many of that. Like, you'll see it in, like, the old Maddens or the old NCAAs, but you don't see them too many in these games like that.
It's second down.
Especially in current ones. You find a few of them in Madden 20. I saw a couple of them. Oh, come on. That's the same interception that I was looking for. Who was that? Pruitt? Not Pruitt. Oh, I thought that was Pruitt. Never mind. Lambert should have went back for that. Two picks on me. Okay. I got you. Think you going.
He's taken down at the 36-yard line.
You know, there's a reason why this guy gets all the honors. It's because he makes great plays like this look routine.
Second and 13. Ball on their own 36. Laterals back.
There we go.
He makes it out to maybe the 36-yard line.
That'll make it 3rd and 13.
Five-step pass. I do not. I'll stay where I'm at. I do not want to cause any pressure on the outside. Good play by Washington. Oh, he's still on his feet.
Some daylight at the 30.
Yeah, that was a hell of a play.
That was more than enough to pick up the first down.
Yeah, had a lot better. The last game was a lot better than this one. I don't know if it's chalking up the rain. I don't know, but re-downloaded Forza 3, Horizon 3, and Motorsport 7. I want Motorsport 7 so bad, but I'm not paying that much money for it. I'm not paying that much money for it on PC. That thing needs to come down in price. But I can't find it. I mean, even on CD keys, they still got it for a fairly high price on CD keys. Like I had that one good touchdown throw earlier, and that was it. No, sir.
Nice run up the middle.
Damn, Washington with the tackle again? Washington got to be able to oh, he got 5 tackles, 3 tackles for loss so far. Drew Washington is a monster, man.
And here's another third down.
Yeah, I highly recommend. Me personally, I'm more of a motorsport guy. I'm not going to tell you not to check out the Forza Horizon series. Oh, come on. Good play.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line.
Man, they're trying to score.
That makes it 1st and goal.
Yeah, man, I love like the basic motorsport racing games. Gran Turismo. I've been playing Project Cars 2 lately. Oh, he tricked the hell out of me with that. Damn. I damn sure thought they was going on the outside.
There on the option play.
Oh my, I hate the option. I like running it, but I hate playing against it.
They're at the 3. It's 2nd down.
Is it on Game Pass on PC, Izzy? Because I don't have Game Pass
Hits him
anymore.
hard at the 1.
Cause I want the game, but I'm not paying. I'm not paying the. They got the game for full price on the Windows Store.
They can't hear a thing down there.
What's going on? Oh, good stop.
He tackles him for a loss.
Is Forza 7 on the It is? Okay. If it's on Game Pass on PC, I'm gonna probably have to get that. Cause I really want
So
Forza
from a
7.
yard out, the offense is going to try to stay on the field here on 4th down and goal.
And I don't have my Xbox anymore. I mean, I just want to play it on PC. Get him!
Now he pitches it.
Good play, defense. Good defense.
At the 1-yard line.
Woo!
And fail on 4th down.
And the defense looked like they were expecting option on that play.
Man, you talk about bend, don't break. Man, you talk about bend, don't break. Good play, Taylor. Excellent defense.
Quarterback couldn't maintain possession on their last drive. Let's see what he does here.
So much in football is about how you respond to adversity. Moving forward after
Oh, Forza Horizon 4, okay. I'm trying to get Forza 7, man. And I go inside the Microsoft Windows Store, and it's like still full price. I think they got it a little bit cheaper on CD keys, but I'm not sure.
2nd and 5. Ball on the 6.
Here we go.
Gets to about the 8-yard line.
I'm trying to give myself some more space. What's going on, Jared? What is going on? I already know how. It's $40. Okay, that's not bad. Now I'm willing to pay that. I already know how Izzy feel about this whole franchise mode thing. Jared, what do you feel about it? Because I know you're big on franchise mode as well. Let's go.
Up the middle for a nice game. First and 10. Ball on the 13.
31 on CD keys. I kind of figured that it'd be cheap on there. I'm gonna have to try to pick that up. Oh my God! Oh my God! Really? Xbox One and PC. Okay. What? Wide open, man. Hey, King David, who this remind you of? That drop catch, who did that remind you of? Oh my God.
From their own 13-yard line.
Might play it for a couple weeks to put it down. That's fair. I think that's where EA Access comes in, man. It's perfect for it, you know?
He fights forward to about the 16.
3rd and 7. Played 5 seasons of franchise, man. 20 years sucks to get no love, but man, it's almost pointless to fight a losing fight. As I told Shop. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think it. I ain't gonna say it's a losing fight. I think at this point, I think something's gonna be done this time. I will say that. I think something's gonna be done to the point that they're gonna change some things.
1st and 10.
Because I think the outcry is big enough because you still have, you got some media outlets actually saying something. It's just Stonehands. Exactly. Stonehands Jackson. Exactly who that was. Good catch, Lambert. That's what I'm, see, that's what I was looking for the last time I threw it to him when it was a pick on the sideline. That's what I was looking for because I knew he has the leverage on him. He can catch. Dude has great hands. Yo, man, Jackson is the worst. You know, no, he couldn't say the ball. He couldn't catch nothing. You know, I put him on fullback on the other franchise. He's a fullback now. He doesn't touch the ball at all. I changed this position to fullback ASAP. Good defense. He was horrible, man. All that size. It was like dude's like 6. It was like 6'5", 240, 250, and couldn't catch a thing. Good God, that dude was terrible.
This is the
Even if they do something, I think the expectations are unrealistic. Now, that's true. They want all the old features from the old Madden radio show. Yeah, I think some of the stuff that people are asking for is a little bit over the top. I do agree with that. Ooh, wow. And they ate him up. And they ate him up. I just think at the end of the day, I think some things that need to be done that just make the mode respectable. And I think they've done a poor job of making the mode respectable. You know, they give it very little love to keep you immersed. Some of the stuff on there is just really, oh, good hit.
Well-designed and executed pattern, but on third
so much hype. But yeah, we thought he was gonna be the next thing coming when it comes to like a tight end. Dude's like terrible. But I mean, when you look at some of the things that aren't like in franchise mode now, that's an excellent punt. Beautiful punt. You know, they just don't give it the love when you see other games that actually put it out there for, you know, then gives you a full franchise experience, you know. I mean, don't get me wrong, Madden 20 is not that bad, but it feels very stale and it feels like it has no life. They don't even put it out there to make it. I mean, let me tell you, the user interface of Madden will go a long way, that alone. But everything just feels like point and click, and then when in point click practice, point click play a game. Even the drafting don't even feel like it's adequate. You know, it just feels really, basic. And I think that's something that they need to. Even if they made the drafting like a celebration, it'd be a big deal. But they don't do that. You know, but I do agree with you, Izzy. Like some of the expectations, some people are asking for like some really off the wall stuff. I think the radio show, I don't think that's unrealistic. I think that's something that they can do. Honestly. Oh, they got over on me.
Nice run to the outside.
I don't even think I don't think the quarterback was actually. I think he was surprised that he was that open on the edge.
Just doesn't know what the quarterback is thinking, and again, he does a nice job here to pick up the first down.
QB1 was fun. Mutt is Mutt, and franchise was also enjoyable. Franchise deep, no, especially when compared to games like 2K. They're killing me with this option. Compared to others like the show, but at least it's there. Madden 25 had a great franchise interface. Yeah, I agree. And if you think about it, Madden 25 interface basically was the same all the way up to, what, 17? And, and the main thing about that, when 25 came out, what people wanted was a practice mode within the franchise, and they finally put that in. But like I said, I think something really basic, like a really good interface and a little bit more interaction, make it feel like you actually run the team. I think that'll go a long way. Some people don't feel like they're running the team, and I think with Madden they tried to give you the illusion with the coach in the office, but what you actually had to do was like it didn't match what the coach was doing. It was like you're just pointing and clicking. You look at some stats, you change the depth chart. I can't believe he got away with that. He stepped out of bounds. But it doesn't feel like I don't feel like you're. I never felt like you were progressing per se. Like with this game right here, NCAA 14, you feel like you're progressing. You feel like you're building something. Like you have a franchise that you're basically like a coach or an owner, and it doesn't feel like you're doing anything as far as, oh my goodness.
He makes his way to
with the NBA 2K, you felt like you were building a franchise. My GM and all of, DJ did a very good thread on what they do with down the road with 2K20. The player development in Madden 20 franchise, player development was enjoyable. I didn't have a problem with it. I thought it was okay. It could have been better, but I thought it was okay. Compared to other Maddens that I played, I think the player development does lack, but it was okay. You got Haskins to 99 overall, had to sign a $2 million contract. He was so good. See, stuff like that is satisfying, and you can get that there. And like I said, it's there, and I feel that for some people, including myself at times, just feel like you're not really building anything. And I know I'm the king of like playing games to build a franchise. And I'm with you. I feel like, it's there. I'll say for me, I don't think it's all the way there compared to other games I played. To me, I just felt like it still was lacking in that area, and I think that's one of the reasons why some people feel like they're not immersed. But I agree with you. Like I will say this. I think that the guys at EA actually tried to do something with franchise. I just think at the end of the day, I think that people over ahead are not giving it to them the way they may want to put it and the way that we should want it. What's that say? News and stories was front and center. They had sort of canned images. See, stuff like that. Exactly, King David. And you know what? I think in Madden 20 they have it, but I think it's buried behind a couple of things. Izzy said, yeah, it was hella fun. Josh Stockton and Paul Richardson developing to good wide receivers too. I think people just expect way too much. I think so because of what 2K puts out. Do I think it's fair?
I just think this quarterback's got to do
maybe.
a better job of being able to read that defense and make
I wouldn't be, maybe because of what other games do. NYKC wouldn't be surprised at all if they release their franchise mode update match and get patched. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. I said, I think this time around, what a play. Oh, my God. 4th and 7, and you do that? Well, that's what I was saying with Izzy earlier. Like, he may think that it's not. I don't know if it's Izzy, but somebody said they may not do much. But I wouldn't be surprised because it's too many.
You knew they had to dial up something big.
It's too many people asking for stuff in franchise mode at this point because, like you said, now it's kind of got to the place where news outlets are saying something. That was one hell of a play. He sidestepped the rush. I mean, he did a basic sidestep, and he just threw that. He threw a nice ball. That's a nice touchdown right there. They haven't, but it's not nearly as good as Madden 25. Yeah, they do have it. Yeah, people only ask for what they used to have. Yeah, that's true. We're asking for that too. Izzy says, as an overall package, though, it's a good game. I know MUT isn't for everyone. Yeah, but they add so much content into that to where it's frustration for franchise-only players. Yeah, I agree. I'm with you. I don't think Madden 20 is a bad game. I never said that. I actually... Yeah, Tennessee is beating. Okay, but I never like I have a really small gripe with Madden 20. My gripe with Madden 20 is that the running animations are terrible. I don't think and obviously the refs not on the field. But I mean, but yeah, I know. Like here, I know. But actually, I think it's a good game. But my two gripes are like very small. No refs or running animations. If I could look past that, I'd get a very good football experience. Yeah, man, Georgia Tech, I mean, dude just threw a laser for a touchdown, though. Fourth quarter, I mean, hell. Even Kentucky gave me fits for a second, even though they were down last game.
From their own 21-yard line. Second down. Georgia,
I don't like this play call.
7 points. He's out to the 30, and he's taken down.
He said, I agree, the run animations are bad compared to older Madden. So, yeah, but no, I agree. Like, there's some things that they could add to franchise to be better, but on the field, the game plays pretty good. I'll be lying if I say if Madden 20 don't play well. I mean, Madden 20, it doesn't get the credit that it should get. I do agree with that. Like I said, I just got finished playing the game before I went on the stream. Broken promises, scenario Angel did nothing. The mode is playing with no replayability. Feels like when you play against one team, you play against them all.
It's second down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks.
I can agree with that. Not wholeheartedly, but I can agree with that. Like, nobody was open. Luckily, that wasn't picked. That wasn't picked. I can see day one franchise patch, but even that wouldn't be much when you have to consider they have a month to patch something in. I wouldn't be surprised if they put some things in there that's significant. I.e., some of the stuff that's in, what's that new mode, that franchise mode they got in for the superstar stuff? I wouldn't be surprised if they put some of that in there. I have Origin Premiere expiring, I think, August or September. You'll get to play it 5 days early. Yeah, you should be able to. I see them patching in everything day one. They probably plan on putting in later on this year. I believe that. But I pre-ordered it on Xbox Digital because I plan to play it on the Series X. That's smart. That's smart. But I think PC gamers are getting the PC version. I think they're getting the updated version. I'm not sure, but I think they're getting the next gen version on PC. Don't quote me on that, but I think they are. But that is smart because you don't know.
Georgia
Face of the franchise. See, they could put some of that stuff that's in Face of the franchise in franchise mode now. And I don't think that'll take less than a month to put together. All they have to do, I don't think that'll be a game-breaking issue to do that. Yeah, we're still moving down the field. We're doing pretty good. Watch out for cover 3.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
This might not be a good idea to run this play. Good play. That's what I'm talking about. He fumbled the ball.
It's not like receivers don't practice hanging on to the ball.
He fumbled the ball.
This is just a case of the defense creating a turnover.
Yeah, that's a fumble too. It's a fumble. I can't even review that. Wow.
You know this is a real crucial.
Okay, so the booth is challenging it, not me. It would be great if the community could at least unify on maybe at least 10 things you want immediately. I agree. FIFA will be last gen on PC. Kind of want to take my sports gaming back to console, especially I'm not really heavy in mods. Yeah, I agree. Oh, whoa.
After some discussion,
whoa, they say that wasn't a fumble. What? Yo, I got to look at that for myself. That looked like a fumble. Yo, that looked like a fumble, bro. The refs looked out for me on that one. And, you know, I like the fact that I'm able to – he could have reached out for that, but I like the fact that I was able to complete that pass. He took 1 step, 2 step. Hold on. Okay, his knee was down. Or was it? I don't care. They called it. They called it. That was too close.
Georgia is up by a touchdown.
Yo, I was surprised that they overturned that. I thought that was a fumble. Want to talk more about that on Thursday? Touchdown, baby.
Nice move, and he scores.
Oh, come up with a list of 10 things. Okay, yeah. I'm with you on that. We can do that Thursday easily. Yeah, I agree.
He makes the PAT. It was an 8-play, 63-yard drive.
I don't care what nobody say. That was a fumble.
Brad, that's one of those drives that can just
Off topic, but I think some people are sleeping on Next Gen 2K. I really believe that they will wow us. And I know you can relate, VF, because we talked about ray tracing. That alone. Yeah, I agree.
They line up to kick this
but I don't understand why people were sleeping on it. Look what happened when the game came to PS4 and Xbox One. I mean, compared to the PS3 version of 2K and the 360 version of 2K, and you saw the PS4 and Xbox One version, it was like, it was that was a real next generation leap. So yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I don't know why people are sleeping on it, but I agree with you. There's going to be something. I agree. 2K, if anything, visually, they're going to do something serious. And I know ray tracing hasn't been confirmed, but the first, yeah, I'm pretty sure they have ray tracing. I don't see why not. I don't see why not.
From their own 41-yard line, it's first down.
Well, I was offsides. They didn't call it. I thought I was offsides. Because the leap from PS3 to PS4 was so good that they can't imagine another leap like that. But then again, I'm playing games that are already next. I'm so happy ray tracing is getting attention. Please give me validation for this $420 RTX card that I bought.
It's second down.
I like. They say control looks amazing with ray tracing. He said it looks really good. I think 2K21 on next gen will be great. That's just, yeah, I mean, I think visually, no question. 2K always put out a decent to good basketball game, so I don't see where they'll drop the ball on that. But visually, I'm here to see that because they did one that good last generation.
The crowd at this stadium always a factor in a football game.
Boy.
This guy's got
no. That was not That was not a catch. No, that was not a catch. I'm not. No. Where? No, that was not a catch. I'm challenging that. Hell yeah, I'm challenging that. That was not a catch. You can't convince me that was a catch.
From our angle, it was really hard to tell.
but it was close enough for the coach to take a chance and challenge it.
They're going to call that a... No. He just threw a prayer up.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
And it stands.
The ruling on the field stands. It's a
Get the...
catch.
Get the fuck out of here. Come on now. Come on now. What are we doing? A dude was running for his life, though. Dude was about to get smoked. Dude was about to get ate up. It was like, nah, fuck it. He just threw it up there. Nah, that's a catch, bro. That's a catch. Wow. Yeah, that's a catch. His hands got under the ball. That's crazy. Wow. That's nuts. But nah, I need to jump back. I need to jump back to Team Green, man. I got an AMD card. I need to jump back and get back on NVIDIA because I need to get that ray tracing life. Haha, that's why you dropped that one.
Here's a case of a quarterback so eager to make a play.
He trapped it. No, man, he caught that ball. I'll give him that. That was amazing. That was a good catch. But yeah, I need to jump back on Team Green. I love my AMD card. Don't get me wrong. I don't have any issues with it like some people do. But I need to go ahead and... Come on, people.
Almost picked off.
It says, look at this, a 7-year-old game. That looks great. Yeah, I mean, that's amazing. Like, you can get catches like that in this game. That was really good. But, yeah, I think I'm going to try to get, like, a 2080 Super or a 3080. I want one of the two. Whichever that works out for me. Because even with the 3080s coming out, oh, I just left him open. Wow. Even with the 3080s coming out, the 2080 and the 2080 Ti are still excellent cards. Oh, that 3900, I know that chip is excellent. One thing, like right now, AMD got the chips. But they're lacking with the cards. Like, I mean, the 5700 XT is their more powerful card, and that's cool. And don't get me wrong, I'm doing great with the 5700, but I need to get that ray tracing. I need to get it. So my next build is definitely going to be a 2080 or 3080. I don't know if I'm going to get the TI version, but it's going to be one of the two.
And he's hit before he can go anywhere.
Emperor should be coming out later this year, the 3000 series. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. The 2080s still sell out. I still see at least 2080s or 2080 Supers. I still see those. But the 2080 Ti's, like, they still be gone. So that's why I say I don't even try to go after the Ti's. Yeah, my next build is going to be either a 2080 Super or a 3080, and it's going to be one of the two. I don't like touching the Ti. I love the Ti's, but the problem is they're hard to get them. Oh, he overthrew that. That pressure got to him.
Great job by the defense at getting after that quarterback.
That pressure got to him.
I think they've got him with some happy feet. He appears to be a bit rattled.
From the 22-yard line. Second down. Less than 2 minutes in the fourth quarter.
Oh, he slipped. Yeah, there we go.
He's going to be sacked for a loss.
Honestly, I'm not too worried about the GPU side of things. I find too many people instantly try to jump when the old cards are still solid. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not trying to jump and get a 3080 as soon as it comes out. I think I'll be fine with a 2080 Super. Maybe even the 2080. I'll be fine. You know, because I got two PCs right here. The one I got still has my old RX 480 in it. I'm going to gut that one, and I'll put the new stuff in my old case. Skytech Gaming hooked me up with my pre-built, my rig-wise. My rig price-wise was pretty much the same price. Yeah, a lot of, but see, that's the thing. A lot of companies are doing that now. Their prices on pre-builts are going down because they know a lot of people are building them. Pre-builts are still valuable if they're, as long as the price is right. Come on, peoples.
Play of the day. 4th and ball game, and the defense comes
2060 would carry. Yeah, exactly. Because I think the new generation of consoles, I think they're running a 2060 Super or a 2070 Super. They're running a GPU equivalent to a 2060 or 2070. So you're good. But I mean, I'm like you, man. I might even do with a pre-built. I mean, DJ just did a pre-built. Let's see. I'm good with the 2080 for a while until the 3080 comes out. Because I'm competitive with shooters since stream. Yeah, I do understand that. But Warzone, I'm still getting over 100 frames in 1080p while streaming. Man, that's another thing. A lot of these games are optimized really well nowadays. Even if you have something as small as a 1060 or a RX 580, you can do pretty good as long as you got a pretty good Ryzen CPU. You can do pretty good with a 1060 or a 580. You know? So, I mean, these games are optimized so well, you can get 1080p 60 on a lot of these games right now.
Well, the question now is,
VF going to reach out to a couple of people. Okay, just let me know.
Georgia Tech will take their last time
so,
out.
yeah, I mean, and we're talking about now, and not only that, the games are that well optimized for those games, for those lower cards. Some of these cards now are really, you know, they're really affordable now. You can get like a 2060 or 2070 for a pretty good price. I mean, $400 for a graphics card is actually pretty good. You know, I bought my 5700 XT for $385, and that was when it was still fairly new. So, I mean, if you can get, like, I think the 2080 Super right now is around that price now. Excellent defense. Washington.
You might say that he made the wrong move here, but this is what they're
2080.
Secondary.
His CPU will be better than, yeah, exactly. Hit you up after the stream, got an idea. Okay. Just don't let me know. Look at this animation right here. I hit the SWAT button for a reason. He swat the ball right where he put his hand right between where his hands are. This is what you're taught. As a defensive back, this is what you're taught. To knock the ball out where his hands are. That's pretty good. Yeah, the arm went through the body, but okay, whatever.
That's a great play by the corner.
But no, I mean, that's one reason why, like, people like me, Izzy, King David, you know, we always talk about PC gaming because, like, yeah, the consoles are cool, and I'll never tell nobody not to get the consoles, but getting a PC right now is like, damn, getting a PC right now is like almost like you're delusional not to get one at this point, because it's so much you can do for a really decent price. I mean, if you're willing to pay $500, and I mean, I ain't gonna say just $500. If you're willing to pay almost $600-700 to build a PC, oh, that was my fault. Good hit, good hit. Let me tell you something, man. This dude right here, Washington, is a monster. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you're willing to put $600-700 in a console, you can put about that much into a PC right now and still get really good satisfaction and performance. Yo, Washington was not having it, bro. Washington was not having it. No, sir. And this is me usering. I messed up. If you can see right there, that's when I started to user when it turned blue, and I stepped up too far. But yeah, I don't put much stock in console specs because I'm convinced that those things are gonna be like $700. That's what I'm saying. Once you get to the $600, $700, $800 mark, you're probably better off. I ain't gonna say better off getting a PC, but I don't see why you wouldn't get one. Because some of these graphics cards now are like $400 or $500. Then if you get all the other parts behind it, you may spend a little bit more than you probably spend a little bit more than $800, and you could do a lot more with a PC. That's the broken state of EA. EA left his game showing itself. What? Come on, Anthony. EA left his game in show. Easily, I don't understand what you're saying.
Second down and 10 to go.
Come on, it's 25 seconds left. Come on, take a knee. Take a knee. I know you guys are trying to come back, but take a knee. The game's over. We're up by 24. I mean, up by 14.
He laterals the ball. Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
Come on, let the time run out. Oh, they're still trying to go. He's going to spike the ball.
The 12th man. The crowd is always into it here. And once again, the coaches decided to go for it on 4th down. Looks to his receiver, first
Dang,
down.
man, he's killing me with the little slants. But they're out of timeouts. The game's over. They're not going to be able to spike the ball fast enough. I don't think. Oh, yeah, they are. Come on, what are we doing? See, plus the benefits of choosing graphic settings yourself. If you instead want a high frame rate instead, yeah. I mean, I play Insurgency at 1440p, but if I want to go down to 1080p, I can do 1440. I mean, I can do 1440. There we go. Good play, Bradford. I can do 1440p at like 90 frames on it with Insurgency, but when I go to 1080, I can do almost 144. So, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I mean, you have so much more control with the PC, and I'm so glad that they're able to. They put Madden on PC, and hopefully NBA Live come back up. They put that on PC. Raven Nation says it's a shame that even if it was that much, Sony and Microsoft would still release a game in 1440p at 30. Yo, like that's like the mantra, man. There's still like a lot of these games, like especially on Sony. I can't speak for Microsoft, but a lot of these games are still touting this 30 frame stuff, man. They need to stop, man. Outside of the 3 picks, this game was okay. Could have done better. Could have done better. Yeah, absolutely. Insurgency, yeah, frame rate matter over resolution. Howard Jefferson had 96 yards carrying, 96 yards on 19 carries, 2 touchdowns. He played the game. I think, well, Sony already said that they're targeting 1592p for all of their games. They're not even trying to go 4K. Like, the Pro was 4K. Like, I mean, that's what Digital Foundry said, that they're not even trying to go 4K with their console. They said they're like most of their games, the base console, well, I can say the base, but the base of the resolution, they're going for like 1592p or something like that. I'm pretty sure that Xbox is going to go 4K. I'm almost certain of that. But Sony got to do better than that. That's terrible. Final Fantasy VII on PS4 Pro is still giving out 30 frames per second. They don't have a performance mode with that game? I thought they have a performance mode. All right, let's look at some stats. Still completed over 60% of his passes, 15 to 24, 208, 1 touchdown, 3 picks. That's terrible. Jeremiah Robinson ended up getting hurt in the game. He didn't do much. Khalif Wright came in. He didn't do that well either. 40% of his passes. All that running they did running back by committee. And they ran the ball, distributed out. Let's see. Jefferson at 19 for 96. Receiving McLean. I like this kid. I hope he stays next year. 5 for 95. 1 touchdown. Lambert had 4 for 50. Yeah, it was a little mediocre game. Oh, I need to see what stats that Washington had. Washington had 9 for 9. Peoples had 10 for 10. Washington had 5 tackles for a loss. 1 pass deflection. They're pretty good. Let's see. Demo was 4K upscaled to 4K 30. Talking about the power of the PS5. As I said before, frame rates are more important than resolution. I agree. However, are you guys willing to accept the release of 1080p 60 or 120? I will take it. I will take it if it's 1080p 120. But with these new consoles, it has to be 1440p. To me, it had to be 1440p 60 with the price that they got it now. I would be okay. I'm with you as well, King David. I would not have a problem with 1080p if there was just straight 60 with no frames. I would be okay with it, but I still will have a gripe. I think it should be 1440p 60 at the least. I think all the games should come out 1440p 60. 1080p 120. But 1080p 60, I'll live with that. I will live with that. But I think with the like I said, with the way things are now, I think it should be 1440p 60. I don't think I met any of the goals of any of my my recruits wanted me to have. Maybe the tackles for a loss and sacks, maybe. Well, number 2 go against a number 11. That was a pretty decent game. 24-10. We got a bye week. What's it? 3:58. I'm gonna have to go get my son in a little bit. Get him from daycare. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get him from daycare. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, yeah, the tech that they're selling us should be 1440p 60 and 1080p 120. That I agree with that. You know, so that's what I would accept that. Your monitor needs to upgrade. I have a 4K 60 monitor. I also have a 1080p 75 frame hertz monitor. I keep saying I'm gonna get a 144 hertz monitor. I keep putting it off, and I probably will continue to put it off because there's other things. He said, "Yeah, I need a 1440p 144 hertz monitor." Bills, call me when I'm done with the stream. I got a couple more things I want to see. I want to look at the recruiting, and I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna go past the bye week as well. Lawrence Dawsey is now level 16. Cool. Okay, we did get AJ Williams, and we got Joseph Walter. That's a big pickup right there. AJ Williams is a big pickup. Dennis Green with North Carolina. Aaron Harper locked us out. Andy Riley was still recruiting, battling. A Gran Turismo 4 on the PS2 can run at 60 frames. There's no more excuse. I agree. I absolutely agree. God of War, the same thing. I think God of War on the PS2 ran at 60. All right. We got a couple of new recruits. That looks good. All right, we got the bye week. They dropped the. I'm still number 2. Wow. Can't believe I'm still number 2. Let me look at this top 25 poll. Okay, they're still unanimous number 1. They play UConn next. Hopefully UConn beat them. Hopefully UConn beat them. Media poll. They're unanimous #1. I think they're the only undefeated team left in the country. Yeah, I think they're the only undefeated team left. BCS, they got me going up against USF. I kept saying UCF, didn't I? Damn, I'm all over the place. USF, South Florida. I just call them South Florida. Hopefully they lose to UConn. Let's look at recruiting. 10 scholarships remaining. Offensive coordinator has an upgrade. We'll touch on that. Andy Riley, we're still battling with these people, and we're ahead of them. That's crazy. All right, let's see what else. Jesse Hammond. We got the lead on him. We were too far away from home for him, though. Michael Bullock. He's not going to get any playing time, but he's still here. And not that big of a jump on the scouting. I'm going to leave him be. I think aside hardware issues, companies are not using the consoles correctly. The other problem is casuals are more impressed with high resolutions. Absolutely. King David also says that consoles need to just stop trying to stay with the TV race. TV manufacturers are in a resolution race, and that's just not necessary for games anymore. I agree. I'm with you on that. Okay. It looks like a lot of these recruits ain't much to harp on. Just gonna hit the bye week. Hopefully USF loses so I could be #1. But we'll see. Let's advance this week. Go to the SEC conference. Who do I play? I'm guessing I might have to play Auburn. Probably have to play them again. I beat them 31-7 earlier this year. I agree, however, it's hard to convince casuals to play on the monitor. Not a huge... Yep, that's true. I play on the monitor and I enjoy it, but, you know, I see why people like to play on the TV. Like, some TVs now, they're starting to get G-Sync compatibility and all that stuff. I did end up getting the 2 outside defensive linemen. That's interesting. So I think it was Bills that said the graphics never developed beyond Red Dead 2. He'd be fine with that. I agree. I'm going to tell you something. You guys need to see Soul Calibur 6 in person. Soul Calibur 6 is amazing. That game looks very, very good. I might add that it looks better than Red Dead, and I'm not joking. Soul Calibur 6 looks beautiful. Make it to the conversation, okay. I may have to get some footage for that game so you can see it. That game in 1440p, hell, even in times of 1080p, that game is very good looking. Okay, we're playing Alabama. They're 9-3. That's gonna be a good game, fellas. I might have to stream this one later. Alabama lost to North Carolina State. Wow. They lost to Penn State and they lost to Navy. But they beat up on everybody else. if you're wondering, Nick Saban has retired in my franchise. I mean, in my dynasty. So he's not here. I'm still number 2, so I take it that USF won. They beat UConn 31-20. Okay. In terms of consoles, since they haven't seen the game, looks more beautiful than Killzone Shadowfall. That game looks good. Order 1886 looks good. It's a lot of them out there. I think Soul Calibur 6 looks amazing. That game looks really good. All right. So the next game I play, I will be playing against Alabama in the SEC championship game. It's not going to be an easy game. They got a damn good defense. They got a really good. They're number 2 in defense. We're the worst in passing. It's going to be a pretty good game. All right, fellas. I'm going to get up out of here. I got to go get my son in about 30 minutes. Bill said he's going to give me a call. He got an idea for the podcast on tomorrow. So I appreciate everybody who came through, all the likes. Thank you, Easy Lee, for subscribing. Thanks for all the other subscribers. We jumped like 4 or 5 subs in a day. Thank you guys for that. Off topic. It does have nothing to do with gaming, but check out my other channel where I'm doing more social commentary over there. Virtual Frame of Mind. Check that out as well. Join us on Discord. The First and Frame Rate's on Discord as well. And share and let everybody know what we're doing over here. You guys take it easy. I'll probably be back to stream this game later because this SEC championship game looks really interesting. So I'll holler at y'all then. You guys take it